This is a Miami Sports Music Podcast Network production.
I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter collar. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. My intuition told me this. To trust the coach, he holds the gift. He knowing when to go with fits. So we knowing when to switch. This year we got the golden pick. Time to see what that pick about. Bad vibes get sent out. Only fans up in this house. We been waiting, yeah, we been patient. Now it's time to cash out, no discount. Super Bowl, yeah, we en route. I don't know when, but it's close. I don't want to overhype, but I just know I like it. So excited, league gon' notice now. You should know the rise. They say tour from that rock. Shout out to Samoa and Islands. Time to lay the smack down. You think he Dwayne Johnson. Time to be the people's champ. Hit him with the people's elbows. Stick together like it's Velcro. You think you could stop us? Hell no, all day I dream about sports. I think I need some chateau custom with some Dolphins colors. Just to let them know we here. Yeah. I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter collar. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time.
To a time, to a time. Really hope he the man. Hope we found us a gem. Like the Heat found Bam. Wanna take time to thank Fitz, cause he put on the show. But the young man up, in the whole city know. Time to catch all the blessings. Cash out on the investment. Ball out, don't choke. Fins want all the smoke. Chris Gregg gave hope. Coach flow like spoke. Dan Marino still a GOAT. But to a man on go. Watch to a man throw. Watch to a man scope. Watch to a man dishes that we never ever seen before. Fans up, let it win. Born ready for a ring. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. It's damn week, use 10.
I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter collar. Whole squad been trained to go. Fins for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time.
What is going on? Boy, that 40 burger tasted good. That 40 burger tasted so good. I straight up ate a 40 burger live on. I wasn't playing with y'all today. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers, right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. I'm even drinking a little. I'm having a morning beer. Don't get me started this morning. 40 burgers and Vasasaur for everybody up in here. Let's go. Y'all ain't ready today. Y'all ain't ready for what I'm bringing today. I'm going to do the rundown, but let me bring in my people in here this morning because it's going to be crazy. Oh, snap. Oh, I'm not ignoring you. He said, you know what? Count this towards my swear jar, and you could use this more. I'm going to say it word for word. In my fucking bag today, the Two in the Air fan club president is in the building, and I will be a fucking menace. Count this towards my swear jar. Let's go. They are not ready today. I'm over. Boy, let's go. You know who else is chilling, smoking a cigar, ready to go? My man, East 32 Dolphins tailgate. What up, Cameron?
It's Victory Monday, and it tastes so sweet, Steven.
It's Victory Monday. We got to do the rundown, but man, I'm so my voice is gone. I love it. I'm so excited. On the way home last night, I stopped by and got a burger. I was like, I'm heating this thing up and eating it live on air to start the show tomorrow. I wasn't playing with y'all. I'm all about 40 burgers, baby. All right, let me bring in the number one producer in the land, who everybody wants to say hello to. Everybody, I mean everybody. Roach, what's up, Roach? Roach, I can't hear you, Roach. Are you on mute? Are you on mute, Roach?
Yeah, your banner, I couldn't tell. But what's up?
Good morning,
Feels
Roach.
good. It finally feels good to wake up on a Monday.
Oh, it feels good. It feels freaking amazing. Feels so amazing. Let me do the rundown real quick while I got you guys on, because man, this is the best feeling in the world. My wife's gonna be so shut up. I'm trying to work.
Huh.
Oh my God. It was, if you missed it, if you missed this weekend, you missed one heck of a party, man. Frost, that is, yo, Stephen D, it was great to watch the game with you at the game. Family that can't say shit to us. Fins up from your brothers, Dolphan Winters.
Dolphin Winters.
Man, he was chilling with me, man. It was awesome. I had Crypto in the building with me. We were watching the game right next to each other. It was, oh my God. I'm still geeking out over what happened. I
mean, besides the game, you had a hell of a weekend.
Oh my God. It was
Baltimore Beatdown.
It was, man. It was so awesome. I guess I'm not going to, I need to do the rundown, but it was so good. It was amazing. Jimmy's Famous Seafood on Saturday night. We had the tailgate that we were there. It was awesome, man. On Sunday, we had a great tailgate. We took over their stage. Solo D was insane. It was awesome. Over 150 Dolphins were in our little spot Saturday night and Sunday. It was amazing.
Hey, level 2 brings up a good point. And about the culture of the show today. It's about celebrating this win.
Oh, it's about celebrating.
It's about celebrating this team win, not just Tua. Celebrating what the offensive line was able to do, what the defense did in the second half, made the adjustments.
Right.
It was a team game. I mean, aside from the fact that Tua went ham on everybody, but we're not going to talk about the Tua haters today.
Nah, man. Tua slander will not be accepted on this show today, because I guarantee you them boys is ready to kick some people out with any Tua slander. Ain't gonna be no Tua nonsense today. Look at my new. You like my new photo in the background, guys?
Yeah.
I wish we had a gray jersey. That's cool.
It is fire, man. I love that thing.
That is cool. Shout out to Finn Sticky for the Perfect Mill 72 cigar here.
Oh, you got it? Here, let me put you up on the big screen real quick. Oh, that is fire. You got your background. They can't see it. There we go. If you put it in front of you.
This virtual background.
Nonsense. There we go. Okay. Let me do the rundown real quick. You can follow me, Stephen D, SKPL, spread kindness, positivity, and love on all social media. Make sure you do that. Follow Miami Sports Music at Miami Sports Music, or on Twitter at MIA Sports Music. Hit the like button on your way in. If you're guys, you better hit the like button today. 42 points. I wish you could hit the like button 42 times.
If you create enough accounts, you can.
$42 donations today.
$42 donations today. Let's go. Matter of fact, you know how I do $50 day bands? $42 day bands today. 42. But you can't kick anybody off that is hosting or producing for the day. Can't do it.
Oh, thank you.
You have immunity, Roach. That doesn't mean that they won't get you. They won't get you with them 10-minute timeouts, though.
I always wanted to be on Survivor and go to a tribal council. So we're at the tribal council right now.
We're at the tribal council. Let's go. $42 donations today. I love it. Let's go. Hey, sign up, become a member today. There are plenty of seats waiting at the table for you. The link is in the description below for you to sign up and become a member today. Let's go. Help the channel grow by donating. There's lots of different ways you guys can do that. You can use the YouTube Live Super Chat, or you can use Cash App or PayPal. The QR code is right on the screen. It's MSM Podcast Network with a $sign in front of it, and it's also MSM Podcast Network. Let's go. Want to give a big shout out to our sponsors of the show, ZSM Sports. You need sports memorabilia, ZSM Sports is the way to go. Cards, balls, jerseys, and hard-to-find items, ZSM Sports is the way to do it. Hangry Owls. We love Hangry Owls. They're absolutely amazing. Go check them out in Pembroke Pines. Call 305-279-5332 and follow Hangry Owls at HANGRYALS. A little Vasasaur. Oh, yeah. Little Vasasaur. Shout out to Vasasaur, sponsor of the show. They're absolutely amazing. Matter of fact, look, born and raised.
Did the Dolphin fans bring their own for the game?
We had some at the tailgate, cuz I bought some. Actually, Vasasaur sent me up a case, and we had it there. It was good stuff. It was good stuff. Vasasaur, a little Vasasaur in the morning to start your morning. I don't even drink like that, but I'm about to finish this whole Vasasaur this morning. I know that. You guys need tickets for the Buffalo game? A great place to sit is your way to get it. Go to a great place to sit.
Shot up the value of those tickets.
Dude, greatplacetosit.com. If you guys want to go to the game on Sunday in Miami versus Buffalo, which is going to be the game of the week, I don't care what anybody says.
Hopefully it gets on national TV. Hopefully.
Well, hopefully DirecTV doesn't screw up like they did this weekend, but we'll get into that in a minute. Yeah, so a greatplacetosit.com. Call them. Do not order your tickets online, because if you call them, there's only like 3 people. It's not like it is a small boutique ticket broker, and they're absolutely amazing. Rick, who owns it, I love the guy. Cameron knows him very well. He's absolutely amazing. But if you call them and you use the code word DWA, you get 5% off your tickets. And by the way, there's no service fees or no ticket fees at all. But if you call, you'll get 5% off. A greatplacetosit.com. Call them. Get your tickets anywhere in the country. You want to get your tickets to any game, any concert. Make sure you guys do that. And then last but not least, Tailgreeter. You guys want to go to the best tailgate this weekend? Cameron, tell them about Tailgreeter.
Tailgreeter.com. Download it to your Android or Apple device for free and search East 32 Dolphins Tailgate, or any NFL or NCAA football game you want to go to, any sporting event, any concert you want in this country that has a tailgate available. Just search, for example, East 32 Dolphins Tailgate, subscribe, and come join the fun.
It's gonna be awesome today. All right, let's just get down to brass tacks, man. I want to say thank you to everybody who's donated already to the show. Absolutely amazing. I think I missed a couple. Alexander said, "Good morning, Stephen D. Hope you are doing good. What a great win and a great birthday present for me. Dolphins victory." And Roach and Cameron, I hope you guys are having a good day. Let's go, buddy.
Oh, I
Ian Baller says, y'all got immunity? I thought this was America.
Wow.
Drag them. Drag them.
Hill Dog says, Pete's ass better hide today. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Okay. People are going to go ham today. They're going to go ham. It's going to be crazy. Okay. Couple things. Let me just state the weekend was absolutely amazing. A couple people I want to give a big shout out to. Ryan Keeling, president of Valley Fanatics, who helped me put on the whole weekend event. Baltimore Beatdown was so awesome. I loved every second of it.
Hey, Pedro's in the house.
I think another thing. What's up, Pedro? I think another thing that was absolutely amazing this weekend was the tailgate was awesome. It was so good. I mean, we had 150 Dolphins fans, man. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. Solo D performed. DJ Sick Turtle performed the whole weekend, Saturday, and even like a set on Sunday on the Ravens pregame stage. It was insane. I loved it, man. I loved it. It was awesome. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff going on. But, a couple of other things that were really, really great. I I want to give a big shout out to the people. Allie and 305 Sports Babe threw an epic post-game party at Pickles Pub, which was awesome. So does Skylar throw for 8 touchdowns yesterday? I'm joking. Great game, Tua. Flipside Fishing said. I told you all Tua would throw 3 touchdowns. I was wrong, by the way. I did start Tua in Hill and Fantasy. That's what I'm talking about, Chris.
Me too, and Waddle.
Yeah. I entered the cheap ones. That's my problem. I did the dollar games. I should have done like the $20 game, and I would have.
You would have won?
Bro, I would have been like number 1 because I had Tua, I had Waddle, and I had the quarterback for Dallas.
Quarterback for Dallas.
And it would have been
Cooper
Rush.
And man, I could have been $100,000 richer, man.
Would have been a nice donation for the show today.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten none of it. maybe I'll send you 40 cheeseburgers. That's what,
40 cheese,
for the 40
bro.
burger.
I was
for the 40
was
burger.
so great that
I want 40 cheeseburgers.
All right, so let me tell you, at the game yesterday, sitting up top in our section, we were literally the last row of the stadium. I had Crypto next to me. I had one of my best friends, Josh, who won the tickets on a raffle, believe it or not. We had the raffle. He put in $50 just to donate towards. He ended up winning. He came to the game with his wife. He's sitting next to me. He's a Ravens fan. And then I had Solo D, Ali. We had Ryan. Like, we were all up top there. And for the first 3 quarters, man, it was rough. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Like, Josh actually came with me down to the 52-10 whooping week 1 down in Miami a couple of years ago. And he turns to me and he's like, bro, this looks very reminiscent of that. And especially after Lamar's last touchdown run, where they went up 35-14 or whatever it was, 35-14. Mm-hmm. And, look, there were at that point, I knew I turned to Crypto. Crypto can verify this. I turned to him and I was like, bro, I am not looking forward to the show today. I was like, it's going to be hell in the chat. It was not good, right? I just was not excited about doing the show today at 35.
It was 2 separate games.
35-14 was just not. Now, with that being said, at that point, I was like, man, it sucks because the secondary and they hadn't done that great. And, I was like, Tua didn't do great, but he didn't do horrible. And it's all going to be blamed on Tua. And then the fourth quarter came. Actually, the fourth quarter came and it was the greatest thing. Look, I was at the Miami Miracle. You guys see that picture there? Okay. I was at the Miami Miracle, and I was also at the Baltimore Beatdown. And I don't know which game is better, but being down 35-14, and Cameron told me a stat last night, since 2011, teams are 0 and 740 when down. Or 711. When they're down by 21 points or more in the fourth quarter. And the Dolphins said, we don't care about no stupid stats. Tua Tagovailoa said, I don't care about no stats. And he was yesterday in the fourth quarter exactly what I ate a 40 burger this morning because I knew this team was capable of that, cuz I knew they were capable of that. I've been preaching it for 8 weeks now. I've been preaching it since we got Tyreek. This team is capable of putting up 40 points a game. This team is capable. Tua is good enough to make that next step. And Tua, 6 touchdowns. Only 2 other quarterbacks in the history of the Miami Dolphins have ever scored 6 touchdowns in a game. And by the way, one of them was a loss, and that was Marino.
What's the most TDs in a game by a player? It's got to be close, right?
I think it's 8.
Yeah. But Tua was straight balling. B-Hop 66 says, like Johnny said on Cobra Kai, you got to flip the script. I mean, right? I mean, it was insane. And the 2 things that stuck out to me were the 2 touchdowns, like the 48-yard and 60-yard touchdown pass from Tua to Tyreek was there's no words for how great they were. Stephen Cam, hangover heaven, baby. Let's go. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. First place, gentlemen. Let's bleep and go. I love it, man. People are hyped this morning, cuz. And oh man, it's just I wanted to cry. I feel like crying now because I'm just, this team is exactly, there's some dogs, Cameron. There's some dogs on this team, man. And Tua and Tyreek, name me a better starting wide receiver combo in the NFL. Don't worry, I'll wait, because there ain't one, cuz. There ain't one.
Don't forget Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel. And so I didn't listen to the press conference. I only heard what Roach told me he said in the press conference yesterday when I called Roach after the game. And I Roach was like, hey, man, he said that they had a playbook. They had a set of plays. They threw that out the window when they were down big and said, screw it. Let's just ball out and see what happens. Bro, just do that every game, McDaniel. Let that be your new playbook. Because ain't nobody beating Tyreek one-on-one.
So after
nobody
I told you that,
in the NFL. None.
Our buddy Daniel, right?
Yeah.
He tweeted this out that Tyreek on McDaniel's play calling said it was like he was out there playing Madden.
Oh, right.
And that's how the second half was.
Tua.
Huh? No, he was talking about he said Mike McDaniel's play calling.
He also said, McDaniel said, he was like, I don't care about winning this game. I just want to see this team play for each other and see what happens.
Yeah.
And that's some next level leadership.
I mean, and it was funny. We're down 35-14, and I go to Ryan. I was like, look, when the fourth quarter started, and I guess we were on that scoring drive, right? The scoring drive right at the beginning of the fourth. I said, if we score here, man, I was like, I was like, we got the team to come back. And he turned to me and he's like, let's just wait and see. He's like, he didn't want to give his hopes up, but he didn't want to rag on me for belief. Like, let's just wait and see.
Right.
We scored the touchdown. He turns to me. He's like, all right, let's see if we can do it again.
Right. But then Tua comes out, right? And I've been saying, like, I wanted him to get off script and just, like, be creative.
I know. Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And it's like when him and McDaniels went in that locker room, they're like, they basically saying, F it, right? Let's go do it. And I felt like Tua kind of had that F it attitude on the field. Not like where he was like going to try to throw the game away, but where he was taking chances. And then I think those took off. And then he got his confidence. And then he got in rhythm. And then he started seeing the defense before the play. And, then the rest.
And Roach, great points. And you match that up with his accuracy and timing, and game over. And you see what happened.
Right. And he probably hasn't felt that way since Alabama.
I don't even know if he ever felt that way in Alabama.
No,
dude.
They said that on Good Morning Football this morning, and they outlined a few plays. I think it was the game where he came in the second half for Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And
that was the national championship game.
And started slinging it and hit Smith in the end zone on a corner route. And it was that type of plays that you saw yesterday. I also think, Roach, that this team is built to play 4 quarters. And I say that because you got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle with elite athleticism and conditioning. They're going to wear down defenses.
And Waddle Hill was spent.
Dude.
He was coming in and out like with cramps.
You see what he said? He was like, I got too tired from McDaniel having me block too much.
Well, what was speaking of blocking, who did great blocking yesterday downfield was what's his face, River Craycraft, and he was rewarded with a touchdown and deserved it.
Hey, can we talk about Mike Gesicki and how important
I wanted to? Yes.
Go ahead, man.
I think he can block. I think we could teach him the block, bro. Like we gave him one off season to really learn and get into this thing. I wanted to get rid of him too, but after he came through, and if he can learn the block, imagine what that could do. You know what I mean?
Well, he's going to get every opportunity to,
Yeah,
because right now this team is going to this.
And when he's
Well,
back there,
William Perry said, "What I say last week, all we had to do was pull the trigger. It looked like an episode of Gunsmoke."
Getting back to Gesicki, you saw how he can be utilized in this offense.
Yes.
That pass, to the back of the end zone, that only goes to
I know.
Gesicki.
And Ingold
Right.
looked good too,
But what
guys.
built it
Ingold looked good too.
is what built that him being open, I think, is him just consistently blocking, and then bam, he takes it. You know what I mean? And it's like, and that's what I think happened with Hill. Hill was breaking it, right? And then Waddle, they double team Hill, and then Waddle's like, so it's like I feel like every team's gonna have that struggle where if Waddle's taken off in the beginning of the game, they're gonna double him up, and then Hill's gonna take it, and vice versa. So it's almost like we're dual wielding, man.
And look what it does to the whole offense. It opens up the middle. It opens up the run game. That inside handoff to Edmonds with 32 seconds left. Come on now.
The one touchdown to Hill on the left side of the field, the way the TV was looking, he had 10 yards. The guy was 10 yards behind him, and that's when Tua released the ball, and then he went another like 5 to 10 more yards by the time the ball got there. And I'm like, that is like just seeing that gap change to me on Tyreek Hill. I knew he was fast, but he just showed how much faster he was against professional athleets.
And let me tell you some other things that I saw really good yesterday, right? So I saw a lot of the Ravens didn't blitz a lot, but when they did, our wide receivers were cooking their secondary when they did. And when they did have people in the backfield, there was only 3 or 4 people rushing to it, and the offensive line was holding their own, right? And so I don't know as a team what you can do to really put this off it. Like when they're on all cylinders, they're going to make the adjustments that they need to. And that's what they did at halftime. They made the adjustments. And so it's 60 minutes of football, right? Don't get it twisted. But a good team goes into the locker room, sees what they're doing bad, makes the adjustments, understands what they need to do in the second half to go out and be competitive. And not only did they do that, they executed everywhere and realized I don't know if they ever had their heads down where they were like, we're going to lose this game.
That is something that's built through training camp, through the offseason.
Head coach.
Comes because of the head coach and the system and the culture he put in, right? Like, those adjustments wouldn't have been made the past few years.
And so did you hear? So Cameron Wolf tweeted this. He said that a player came up to him after the game and said that Tua in the opening drive or in the last drive huddle, when they went to go the very first play, he got down on one knee and said, "Fellas, it's either going to be us or them." And Tyreek confirmed it and was like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, that got me pumped when Tua was in the huddle saying it's either us or them, cuz I was like, what? That's a leader. That's a leader. I don't want to hear no Tua slander. None.
Hey, was there a song playing during that huddle? Do you know what it was? We need to figure that out so we can
oh,
save
my
it.
God,
I'm going to play it every time. Every time.
If Tua got in the huddle and said, which he did, I'm not saying he didn't. He did say it. Bro, I got goosebumps now. That's the freaking type of daggone quarterback I want, man. I want that dog. I want that quarterback that's down 35-14 in the fourth quarter and says, what's 4 touchdowns to me in the fourth quarter, cuz? Let's go. Let's go.
It's crazy,
I'm still hyped.
Steven, talking about adjustments on the offensive side, we have to recognize the adjustments on the defensive side because that first half of the game, the defense was absolutely putrid.
Horrible. Yeah,
deplorable. They look
now. To be fair, they're playing against the former MVP, and Lamar looked like an MVP. You know,
no, I'm not going to give them a pass because they looked disinterested. They were out of place, and they were just getting run over.
They were
in all facets of that offense versus defense. They made adjustments, and they came out and they had 3 straight 3-and-outs that they put on the Ravens, and the Dolphins don't win the game without that.
They do not win the game without that. I 100% agree with you, man. 100% agree with you, man. Like it was.
Dude, how good is Ingram, man? Oh,
I know. Melvin Ingram Hands, and it was funny because he wasn't even like, it was like, oh, we're gonna bring this guy to add depth. No, Ingram's like, I'll come here to play, cuz.
Dude,
I'm
him and
coming here to
Agba
make- yeah.
on the
I know.
bookends. Like,
Well, look, you know what? If I am going to be critical about something or say that I'm disappointed in something, and not disappointed, I don't understand why it's not happening yet. And it's only 2 games, right? It's only 2 games. Let me just throw
Jalen?
that out there. Why isn't Jalen, like, I was expecting Jalen Phillips and Emmanuel Agba and Melvin Ingram to be this trio of sack monsters.
Right.
And I don't think we had one. We've had 1 sack in 2 games.
Was
1
Phillips,
sack in 2 games.
So
Can somebody explain this to me?
yes.
My feed of the game was going in and out, but was Phillips in the coverage at all most of the game? Like
He was.
the
So
first game?
if you watch the replay, watch Phillips. He actually does an outstanding job in his assignments yesterday. You didn't hear too much in the second half on Andrews, is because they switched Phillips to Andrews instead of Rowe on Andrews, and that was a big change in the defensive scheme. And Phillips did an outstanding job. And secondly, going back to your question about why don't they have more sacks? I think there's a concerted effort to drive pass rushes through the safeties and linebackers, as opposed to having your ends and outside linebackers contain the edge. I think it's important to this defense to contain the edge, and I think Agba and Phillips did a very good job of that yesterday, at least in the second half.
And maybe that changes when Byron gets back. You know what I mean? Like
Quite
Phillips might not
possibly.
be as much in coverage because
Yeah.
maybe he's there to make up a little bit for his missing.
100%. Look, so let me ask you guys something. 4th quarter starts, it's 35-14.
Yeah.
Did either one of you have hope? Be
Yes.
honest.
100%.
I tweeted it out. I said, this team is not out of this game. I was texting DJ Breezy. We were down 21. I said, if we score here, we got a ball game. And he's like, and they scored like 2 plays later. And he's like, boy, you got a straight line to God. Look at this.
So I was on the Finch tailgate live watching it with them.
And you
That
just
was a party in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, because like when the game started going in and out, I had to go find. I went on YouTube and I was like, "Who's live?" And I had TD on this screen, and I had Finn's tailgate on this screen, and then they opened up their panel and they were letting guys in on the panel while they were calling the game. It was pretty cool.
Well, speaking of, we're not going to do a panel, but I am going to open up the lines because it is Victory Monday, and I want to hear from you, the fans. So
And we
before
got 200 viewers. Let's hit that like button.
hit
Come
the
on.
like button. Let's get 200 likes, man. Let's go. Donate to the channel. We're accepting $42 donations today. In the words of Mr. 42, I ate a 40 burger to open up the show. It was awesome, man. Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show. It is, I'm in heaven right now. I don't know about you. I hope you are. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to open up the lines. I want to hear from you, the fans, right now. Your Victory Monday takes, what you thought. This is a show made by a fan for the fans, and that's what we do here. If you guys were at the Baltimore Beatdown, let us know. I definitely want to hear from you. I'm going to bring you all on one at a time because I definitely want to hear from you guys and ladies. It's going to be awesome. So
1, 2, 3, 4 reps. Come on up here, man. Calling 1, 2, 3, 4 reps. And I do so only because he was tweeting at me last night how good he thought Tua was.
Oh, man, it's going to be great.
Legitimately cross that Tua bridge.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. All right, first person's first. All right, Roach, let's start bringing people on. They're already lined up in the back room. They're
You
ready
want me to pick
go.
them? You want me to pick them?
You know what? You are the producer. You are the producer. It's your show, man.
Right.
We're just riding along, one at a time.
Coming out of Mets country, we got a Tua supporter like no other.
Oh, this guy's about to go off, cuz I already know.
Diaz.
What's up, Alex? What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Good morning, Alex.
The floor is yours, Alex. I know you've waited for this day for a very long time.
Yes.
The floor is yours. Speak to whom you wish to speak to.
I would like to give a shout out to all the Tua haters out there, and say thank you for building up this momentum up until now. I don't want to hear no more Tua slander for the rest of the season. And I should send. Should I start sending my? I should start sending my 2 apology forms out to people. Where? Who wants to sign up first? Who? Let's get that straight. Who in the chat wants to sign up first for the 2 apology form?
Oh my God, Alex! I already know you. It was funny because I'm sitting there next to Crypto, and we're sitting there talking about like who's gonna be crazy on the channel tomorrow, and your name definitely came up as somebody who was gonna.
Hey, I gotta give this. Tua beat an elite. Lamar Jackson. I changed my narrative on him. He's an elite quarterback. He's the top 5 quarterback in this game. He's an MVP candidate. Lamar Jackson.
Oh, Lamar's definitely he's legit, man.
But
Lamar had 3 touchdowns and another
quarterback.
Somebody tweeted, and I don't know who it was. They said Lamar Jackson had an MVP type day,
yes, he did.
and Tua still outplayed him today. And so I mean, there's truth in that, man. There's definitely truth in that.
And another thing is this, guys. We were going to find out what kind of head coach Mike McDaniel is coming out of the first half.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And we were going to find out, just what type of coach he is, how he would face adversity, knowing that the whole team looked like garbage, hot garbage in the first half. And he passed the test.
Mark says, send me some forms. I know some folks that need to apologize. NorCal said, let's go. Let's go. Shake Money he says apology form, says the guy who refused to put him on his fantasy team.
Whatever.
Shout out to Aldo. I know Aldo had a good day yesterday.
Steven calls me. He calls me. He's like, Aldo might be the smartest guy in the draft.
I did he picked that. Because he drafted Tua 4th overall in our CLOCKBLOCKERS fantasy football league.
And I was literally laying in bed because I had some chest pains, and I'm laying there, and I'm like, what? I was like, that don't make that the best pick of the draft.
He goes, well, would have been smarter if
you would have took him in the 5th or 6th, because then you would have got a bunch of people around him, so you have a really good team.
But there was no guarantee you would have got him there. There might have been somebody else that said, "I'm going to
pretty much guaranteed."
We got to give a shout out to Greg Little. Greg
Little played a good game yesterday. He played a good game yesterday.
The whole O-line played really, really well. The running game was working. Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert got some big runs in. And the defense, and I think Cameron, I think you said it. Who was it? Steven? I think you said it. You said it best about the defense. They stepped up big and when needed in the second half.
They did, man.
They go for the force the 3 and outs and to stop Lamar in the 4th and 1. And that was big. That sparked the comeback right there. That 4th and 1 stop sparked the comeback, in my opinion.
All right, Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show, CLOCKBLOCKERS, right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. We have opened up the lines. It is Victory Monday. My co-host for the day, Cameron954, and the best producer in the land, Roach. We're taking your calls or your streams, whatever you want to call it. The link is live in the chat. It's pinned to the top. I want you to come on. Any final things, Alexander, you want to tell these people before you get out of here? I got a whole bunch of people behind you, man.
No worry, man. Listen. Let's just hope that it continues from here on out. I think we're going to beat Buffalo next week.
Yeah,
I
like it.
I'm putting a dub on this next week against Buffalo.
Does this change your heart, Steven, on Buffalo?
Bro,
I'll
tell you in a few. I'm not ready to. I'll tell you. I'm not saying nothing just yet. I'm ready.
This game.
I'm ready.
This game right here is going to turn to his career around. In my opinion,
I ain't gonna lie though. In the beginning of the 3rd quarter, I was definitely like, I don't know if I'm gonna come this. I don't know if I'm flying down this weekend.
I was watching the Marlins in the 2nd quarter.
I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch this game. I don't know if I'm coming down to Buffalo this weekend.
The Mets are worth watching than what you saw in the first half.
Oh, hey man. Hey. All right, Alex. We love you, man. Be good, bro.
Same here. You guys have a good one. Later.
All right.
Take care, Alex.
So, real quick before I bring up the next person. We do have some fantasy football matchups that are coming down to the wire this week.
Oh, yeah. 2 Monday night games. Wild. Yeah. It's going to be crazy. Man.
So you got me and Rashad left. He's done. He's up by like 38 points.
Okay.
Or almost 40 points.
Yeah. And who do you have?
I have Josh Allen. So it's like,
So he's up 40 points, and you have Josh Allen tonight against Tennessee's defense.
yeah, and he has nobody left. So that's a close one.
That's
And
gonna be
then the next closest would be actually more closer than ours is the Penguineers
Cappy.
and the Body Bags.
Well, that's Von Joe.
So that's 151 to 152. And he has, so Body Bags has Derrick Henry and AJ Brown left. And then Penguineers have Gabriel Davis from Buffalo and Buffalo's defense.
That's gonna come down to the wire too, yo. That one's gonna be good. You need to keep me updated on Twitter for that because I want to know. I want to know as the game's going what that's like because that'll be good.
Yeah.
All right, who we got next, Roach?
We got the man from nowhere, but
Man
everywhere.
from nowhere. The
But
man from everywhere.
Who?
Are you talking about the numbers guy?
Who cannot seen or be seen. The great, the 1, 2, 3, 4.
The Eps. What's up, Eps? What's up, cuz?
Ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages.
Whoa, you sound bad, Eps.
I know I do. I'm
They
bad.
got him, Steven. They got him.
Eps, you sound really bad.
They took
Go
him
out and
into a
come back
basement.
in.
Yeah, he's halfway to Mars.
I might have got you. Are you?
Tap a pipe. Tap
are
a
you
pipe.
in a basement? Did they lock you up, Eps? Come on.
Is that better or no?
No, it's not.
Nick,
It's bad. It's so bad.
Man.
It's so bad. All right,
All
we'll
right.
put on Eps next. Put
All right,
put
next
in the
we
next
have
person.
the guy who is always in a gym but always sitting down,
Clanging and banging.
clanging, banging himself, the Von Jutt.
What's up, Von? What's up, baby?
My God,
Go ahead and take off that hoodie, my guy.
my God, you see that logo, baby? That's how
Oh,
I feel.
all
I feel
day.
like old school Dolphins, baby.
No, that was
Yeah.
that ain't not. Hey, what I saw in the fourth quarter, I ain't never seen. I never.
That
I,
was
cool,
coming
bro.
I
back,
ain't
bro.
never seen that.
We hopped in the DeLorean, baby.
I don't know what. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Hey,
Mike McDaniel, hey, man, Mike McDaniel looked like that guy that had the DeLorean in the locker room, baby. Because he took us back.
Bro. All right, so tell me, man, what's up? How you feeling?
I feel great. I feel fantastic. I'm not signing no apology for him. I ain't going to hold you. Because you know why, Steven? I want more. I'm greedy.
I want more too, man.
I want more. I need more. I got to have more. You can't leave me like that, baby. You can't leave me like that. I need it next week, too.
Let me ask you,
I
Vonjo,
need
is
it next
that is
week.
that the greatest Miami Dolphins game you've ever seen?
I put on Twitter because first half I was going off. I was on the fence tailgate losing my damn mind. Swear to God,
You
because I wasn't even going off on Tua. I was going off on the fact that Lamar Jackson's scorching us, and then my quarterback whipped it up and let it hang, baby.
What quarterback whom do you speak of, Vonjo?
That boy, that QB1 for the Dolphins, baby.
That QB1.
What's his name, Vonjo? Say his name.
That boy Tua Tagovailoa.
Say his name, Vonjo.
I did. Tua Tagovailoa.
Love it.
Woo. That boy sat there and let them Samoan things hang, baby.
Hey, man.
They have in the fourth quarter. I was just like, I literally was physically and emotionally fatigued.
What did you tell me yesterday? You said Vonjo.
You know how I feel
told me-
about
he
Buffalo
said-
now.
Vonjo told me.
You know how I feel about Buffalo.
Oh, I do. Hold on. I want to say what you told me yesterday. You said it was all my life being a Dolphins fan into one game yesterday. All the emotions of being a Dolphins fan, your entire life, into
just
one
poured
game
into it.
yesterday.
One game, just poured into it. I was just like, I cannot. This is what I've been asking for.
I'm not gonna
I've been
lie.
literally.
I went and bought a Tua's limited edition jersey. Let's go, cuz I'm wearing Tua today. Hey, Roach, you better go get your Tua jersey on right now.
I just put it in the wash this morning.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Steven.
washing. What do you think? I'm dirty.
But Steven, Cam, Roach, is this not what I've been asking for? This is what I wanted for. This is what I asked. In the preseason, I said, take these shots, let it loose, let it hang. And he did. And this was the result. I was so
Get
happy.
creative. Run around.
He was so did you see that little pirouette to and threw the touchdown?
He looked like he was in the Olympics, bro. He
Bro.
spun around like he was on ice skates, man.
I was just like, and I was actually trying to work, and my boss actually sat there and was like, Joe, it is okay. I'm watching the game too. Extra
And
break. I said, I'll be
Mike
back.
McDaniel is Mr. Miyagi, bro.
Hey, hashtag no work got done. None.
Exactly. I was like, I'll be back. I ain't gonna hold. I said, listen, my boss name is David. I said, David, I ain't gonna hold you. I slacked him because I work from home. I slacked him, was like, David, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna be late from break. He's like, no, just take an extra break. Go ahead. I'm just gonna log you out because he's watching the game also.
Your boss said, see you later, cuz. He said, just take the rest of the afternoon off.
Because every time I go on Zoom, they see the Dolphin logo in my background. So everybody know I'm a Dolphin fan. They watching this game. And he already knew what was going on with me because he's watching my numbers. And I'm like, listen, dude, I ain't going to hold you. I am completely useless to you right now.
Hey, look. So Cameron just sent me this. This is for everybody. This is a two-an apology form. Okay.
Cameron, nope, you ain't getting it from me.
He said reason for behavior. The media told me he was a bust.
Nope.
I didn't actually watch Dolphins games.
Nope.
I follow only Omar and Armando on Twitter.
Nope.
He said I didn't think a lefty could be successful in the NFL.
Nope.
I'm jealous of Tua.
Nope.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? I am jealous that I said that he got all that money and he didn't do jack shit for the first 2 years. Don't get me started. Don't get me started, Cam. See, you guys always got to put me in a negative space.
He's like,
hey, man.
Ain't no negative space. Okay. And the other one was said, I didn't watch Tua in college. And he says, I will hereby respect Tua Tagovailoa, and I will not talk down on the future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Sign the form, Bonjo.
Nope.
Oh,
Cameron,
my God, boy.
Cameron, I want more, and he owes me more, okay? All the money I'm invested in this team, he is still in a negative deficit for me right now. He's still in a negative deficit. I need more. I need more.
Bro, there ain't no – we want to see more. But let me tell you what he did yesterday. What he did yesterday on a football field?
Yeah, it felt good. I want more. I want more of that feeling. I ain't gonna put a ring on.
All right, so real quick.
I ain't gonna put a ring on that finger.
So Bonjo, because I got a lot of people. I got a lot of people in the back room, and I know you.
Buffalo. It's lit, Buffalo. It's lit.
So that's what
it's lit in Buffalo, baby.
So Bonjo's gonna be with me for the Buffalo game. He's gonna be Bonjo on the street on the by the way, I apologize for no pregame show yesterday. I was
Bonjo, I'm putting you to work on the grill.
People in, it was crazy.
You don't want to do that. Everything getting burnt.
Everything getting burnt.
You put me on the grill. Listen, we're gonna have another fire going on. Somebody's car's gonna catch on fire.
Oh, we don't want that. No, man. No, sir. No.
But Steven, what did I tell you about Buffalo? What did I tell you that this game made me feel about Buffalo?
They getting this work. They getting this work on Sunday, cuz.
I got hype for Buffalo. I got hype about Buffalo, man. I started feeling good about Buffalo. I'm like, I want
to see the sack party come on. William Perry just donating $5 today. I appreciate it, cuz he just $5 here, $5. Let's go, William Perry.
Buffalo,
he said, has anyone noticed that Bonjo's head don't match his body?
What?
He spent $5 for that. I love it. Let's go.
I'll take it. Listen, I don't know. I just feel good about Buffalo all of a sudden. I got a quarterback that can go toe to toe. He showed me that it's possible to go toe-to-toe, baby.
I love it, man. Hey, man, I'm excited to hang out with you this weekend. It's going to be fun.
Oh, it's lit. We are outside.
Oh, yeah. We're back in that heat. I ain't going to lie. That heat was crazy.
He's 32.
Hey, listen, Kim, bring the heat, baby. Wait, hold on. What's going on for that tailgate? What we got for at East 32?
Oh, yeah. What food we got this weekend, Cameron?
Oh, we're going to do some smoked and grilled buffalo wings. We're going to do some sliders. We're going to do some
some bison burgers, baby. Yeah.
Buffalo shrimp and rice. It's going to be good.
Buffalo shrimp and rice.
And we're also hosting a bachelor party from Buffalo.
Oh, so we're going to have some Bills fans there?
We might even do some table diving with some Buffalo fans.
Are we allowed to have strippers at the tailgate?
Yo, everybody's welcome. We're everybody.
I know you said bachelor party.
Now, Von Joe, you might have to put a couple of Bills Mafia through a table though on Sunday.
Hey, Ain't no pressure.
He said no pressure, guys. Let's
Ain't
go.
no pressure.
I
But you
love
know
it,
who's
man.
applying pressure? You know who got that pressure though?
Go ahead.
You know who got it? That
Go
boy Mike
ahead.
McDaniels applying all type of
Oh,
pressure.
my
That boy
God,
pulled
I
out
know.
DeLorean. Yeah.
Nando
that mad
Talk says,
scientist.
I will dive through a table if you have one. Nando said he
That mad scientist.
I love it.
That mad scientist pulled out the DeLorean. He pulled out that flux capacitor. He sent me back in time. I felt so good, Steven.
Andre, you said, let me get my Buffalo ticket. Go to matter of fact, right now, go to tailgreeter.com. Get your ticket. Hey, Roach, can you put matter of fact, I'll just get the Tailgreeter link.
Steven, I'll be right back.
Steven, I'm so hyped up. My heart rate didn't drop. That's how hyped up I am right now. My heart rate is still up.
All right, I got it right here.
Andreas said he's supposed to be outside with us. What, he redigging already? Oh, something he needs to get his Buffalo ticket.
Yeah, nah, he out here, cuz. And there we go. We got the Tailgreeter ticket the link for the Tailgreeter ticket right in the chat. Let's go. All right, Vonjo, I got other people to bring up here, man.
I'll holler at you guys, man. I got to get back to work anyway, but it feels good, Steven.
I love you, man.
So good.
I love you, brother.
All right, later, bud.
Be good.
All right. So next, we got Big Daddy B. I don't
actually wait before you bring him on. Try to get 1, 2, 3, 4 Eps back on because he was up.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 Eps.
Eps,
Do I sound better?
you sound 10 times better, buddy. What is up, Eps?
What is up? What is up? What is up, boy? Oh my God! Hey, I'm on cloud 9 right now, bro. I ain't gonna tell you otherwise. But don't worry, Steven. I'm not gonna get out of pocket. But hey, I just want to say, I did not think Tua could do this. And let me tell you something. When I saw him
did you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. And when I saw him throw that touchdown and take off his helmet, I said, "Oh my God, dude, that's a different man." I think he realized. He realized.
Eps, who's been telling you? Tell the people.
You, Cameron. And let me tell you something. Shout out to Alex. I'll die for Alex. Anybody has a problem with Alex, you talk to me. I'm his bodyguard.
Say you talk to me.
You come to me, bro. Alex is the Messiah. Okay.
Whoa, we're not just gonna put labels and monikers on people like that now. Come on.
Let me tell you something. Listen, my favorite.
We over here labeling Alex a Messiah. That's a little far.
Man.
It's a little too far.
I got so many emotions going, man. Like, dude, when I saw my favorite play was when Tua went through his progressions. He had nothing. Spin move the defender. Oh, River Craycraft. I was like, at that moment, I dropped to my knees and I said, God, if you let us win this game, I will fall Tua into the depths of hell.
Well,
I will.
So does this mean through this day forward you're following? You can't.
I'm a Tua-neer, Steven.
You're a Tua-neer, Eps.
I'm a 4 Eps.
Welcome, Eps. Welcome to the show. I'm so happy you made it.
Let me tell you something. Listen, man. 6 tutties, coming back from a deficit of that stature. Coming back from a deficit of that stature. Coming back from a team of that. Listen, my thing with Buffalo is now, and you know that I thought we were going to get blown out. What can Josh Allen do to us that Lamar didn't already do? Lamar had a perfect game. Josh Allen can't do any better. If our secondary bounces back, dude, can you imagine I can't believe what's going on right now. I'm just
Eps, here's the thing. So what I tell you all in the first game, I said, this is our basement. This is our minimum. Like this is the minimum, right? And what we saw yesterday, at least on the offensive side, I think is our ceiling, right? That's the best we can play, right?
I never expected
and on our offense, we can play better than we did in the fourth quarter. You can't play better than you did in the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter, yes, but I mean, let's see him put together for 4 quarters.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. The defense still has room for improvement and lots of it, and that's fine. But again, we have not hit on all cylinders. Doesn't that excite you? Doesn't that excite you that there's still room to grow here?
What even excites me more, Steven, is Mike McDaniel went into that halftime, and I'm like, oh my God, he's got to make some adjustments. I don't know if he gave him the Al Pacino any given Sunday speech. I don't know what he did, but it was unbelievable. When they came back, they fought for him. And you even saw it. X fought till the final whistle. He had his hands in the air at the end because I was screaming, no PI, no PI, please God, no PI. And I mean, dude, I'm so elated right now, man. This is what I've wanted for this team, dude. We deserve it as fans, man. And you know what? There was some people that didn't believe. There were some people that did believe. But who gives a care right now, man? We are all fans, and let's unite, dude. It's time. I mean, we can see what's happening,
I like
man.
this, Epps.
We can see what's happening. We have hope, man. We have hope. I mean, dude, I just can't even believe what I saw. 6 tutties, 406. I mean, what a beast. My God, dude.
He said 6 tutties, cuz. Let's go.
Epps, shout out to you, Epps. Shout out to you.
Last performance I saw like that was Peyton Manning when he was a Denver Bronco when he had that tight end. I was almost in tears. You just don't know, Steven. I still can't sleep. I still can't do anything. I've taken all my medication. It's not working. Let me tell you. What's up, Cameron?
Shout out to you, man, for hitting me up on Twitter and crossing over to the Tua bridge.
Hey, it's not even crossing over. This is what I wanted to see, man. Now that I know, here's the thing. I think Tua now knows what he's capable of. And I think that was like one, I don't know, but that must have been a huge hump for him because McDaniel always talks about his confidence and how he's so hard on himself. And I think this right here just said, Tua's like, damn, I'm on.
Hey, I can't.
And that's a great point that he brings up. Like, you know, we probably.
But and I also think.
Apps, we probably still. That was a great point you made, and we probably still don't understand just how devastating an injury that Tua suffered in Alabama with that hip.
I know, and I think that it finally clicked for him that he's like, I'm unstoppable. You know, like, dude, what I saw in Tua in the fourth quarter was something that I haven't seen from a quarterback in a long time, man. This guy, he was going through his progressions. That high point ball to Mike Gesicki was a thing of beauty, dude. That catch was a thing of beauty. I mean, dude, everything was just so beautiful. I mean, I don't think Austin Jackson ever plays a snap in this league again unless there's an injury. I mean, the offensive line, everybody started just to come together. And I mean,
now let me ask you all a question. Okay, real talk right now. Because I remember I'm gonna keep you on for a couple more minutes. I got a lot of people that want to get on.
100, I get it, man. Everybody deserves to get up here and express their emotions, man. We all deserve this, man. And you know awesome. What, Alex, I'm still bound to you, bud.
Hey, man. Hey, Epps, welcome to the club.
My boy Alex he never faltered. He never gave up. Everybody laughed at him. Everybody called him a laughing stock. And now, Alex, what, dude? You're throwing your nuts on the table.
He said, let's go, guys. He said, let's go.
And that's why, here, bro. That's why I love Alex. And that's why I love Cameron. And I love you, Steven. I love all you guys that went there and put boots on the ground and rooted for our people, man. You guys are awesome. Everybody here is awesome. Cameron, man, you didn't come at me sideways when I came over you and said, hey, man, I was wrong. Tua, I didn't think Tua could do this. Any Tua near that tells me I can't be happy for Tua can you know what? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care. You know what? I don't care. This is what I needed to see. This is what the fan base needed to see. And I'm on cloud 9, and I ain't mad. I ain't leaving this, dude. Hey, I love all you guys and every one of you guys.
With the exception of getting married and my kids.
Stop.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey.
Listen, I've been a fan for 30 plus years. I've been a fan for 30 plus years, Cameron, and I cannot remember ever watching a game like that. I cannot. And I knew. I don't know if anybody else knew. I knew we weren't tying it with the field goal. I knew Tua was not going to leave any meat on that bone. I knew Tua said, we're winning this.
You hear Epps? He said he knew in the fourth quarter.
I knew.
He didn't know in the second, but he knew in the fourth.
You just know sometimes when you're like, oh, I'm about to win this. You know. And he knew. And you know what, Tua?
He said he's going to learn today.
And everybody who believed in Tua, bravo, man. And now what? I believe in Tua, and I love the guy. You know what? I've always loved the guy. I've always loved the guy. I've always believed in him. I have not always believed in him.
Roach, Eric, tell Eric to leave you alone. He said,
happened?
You're not mad.
Send me the apology
up
form.
right now.
Oh, no,
Send me
I'm
the
scrolling
apology
Twitter
form,
right now.
Cameron. Cameron, send me the apology form.
But here's the applause.
I'll fill it out and give it back
Thank
to you
you.
via email, bro.
You got it, Epps. You got it, X. Hey, appreciate you.
Epps, love
I
you,
love
brother.
all
Be
you
good,
guys,
man.
I love all you guys. Fins up, baby!
I love it. That's the energy. That's the energy we need, man. That's the energy.
Real talk. I have a question for you guys before we go. We got 6 people in the back room, and please stay on. I'm gonna get to all of you. This is Victory Mother Loving Monday. Let's go, bro. I'm still hyped like it's the 4th quarter, cuz I'm still psyched. I'm stoked. I can't even say the words. 42 points. Little Vasasaur. Party still going for me, cuz. Love it.
Man, okay. Tamika's gonna come in the room and smack you in the head.
She's ready. She's out here doing. Okay. All right. I need to calm down. I'm so stoked, bro. I love it. I'm so
What
excited.
are you doing drinking, son?
Okay, so anyways.
Act like you've been here before.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. I have never been. You've never been here before. I haven't been. I've never been here before. This is crazy.
Oh, I have. When I played Pee Wee football, I played for the Miami Dolphins.
Lord, we won't go there, bro.
So I don't want to hear it.
Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So, what game was better? The Miami Miracle or the Baltimore Beatdown?
Baltimore Beatdown. 100%. No doubt about it, because it's a transcending game. It's a game that this is a turning point for Tua and the narrative around him. And his confidence, his playmaking ability. I'm not guaranteeing it's a turnaround, but it's most likely a turnaround point.
And Roach, not only for Tua, but for the team and McDaniel. I mean, it has much more impact on the Dolphins' relevance this season. Right. That game, the Miracle, it was a Hail Mary from Tannehill in a lost season against a division rival, and we bounced them out of the playoffs. That was huge, but it means just so much more for this team this year.
And now that you said that, Cameron, I'm thinking I guarantee you there was players and people in the background of the Dolphins facility that were questioning Tua, right? I guarantee it was happening. Like, there's always outliers, right? So this type of performance to me could seal most of them up inside the organization where it brings them like, oh, okay, we got something. And now it's a more concisive, unified unit.
It's more uniform.
Yeah.
And
because they're believing what they've heard and what they've been seeing in practice. They've seen it in a real game, and now they're like, okay, let's go.
You know what's funny is that after the first half, he had 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a 112 quarterback rating. We would have taken that
all day. We would have.
We would have accepted that, right? It would have been a little bit status quo. But what he did in the second half, in particular the 4th quarter, was exceptional. And that's why we're so excited, right? Because it's something different than what we have seen from not only
5 o'clock somewhere. Okay, let's go to the next person. Well, let's go.
We were at Big Daddy.
Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy B. Doug. Doug, where you at, Doug? Doug.
212 viewers.
Doug's not here. All right. Doug, go out and come back in. We'll go to the next. WWTD.
What would Tua do?
I think this is Rashad.
You got
Rashad. Is this you?
Hello, family.
What's up, Rashad? What's up, homie?
That's me and him are in fantasy football face off this tonight. So if Allen has a game, he's in trouble. But if Allen doesn't have a top-notch game, I'm going to lose.
I need Allen's worst game of his NFL career tonight.
For many different reasons.
Which is challenging because now I'm like stuck. This is what fantasy football does to Dolphins or the fans of any team, is where you got a game like this where you would love to see Buffalo lose and us to go up a game, right? Yeah. But then you're like, but I need this from Allen. At least get me 50 points and then blow the game.
That was me yesterday. I actually went up against Tua, and he scored 86 points.
Yeah.
And I was okay with it.
Yeah.
All right, Rashad, tell me what's your feelings. What do you like? I want to know how you feel, man. Give me whatever's on your mind, man.
I just feel like it's the time for the fan base to rejoice. I mean, you see it in the name. What would Tua do? He will welcome all, forgive all. I mean, but it's only right for the haters to own up, apologize, something like it's not fair for what we did.
I don't think they need to apologize unless they got personal. And
I mean, it was personal. Like we were like calling for his.
It was not with everybody, Roach, but it was personal for some.
Yeah.
Like it was.
But
they was out here,
the people on the panel. I don't think people on our panel were personal about it.
Not for the most part.
So that's like Twitter and the chat.
Well, look, I like what Epps did, right? Epps was one of the biggest Tua haters there was. And he came up here today and he's like, bro, he proved me wrong. I appreciate that. That's all I want from people. That's all I want from Tua haters is to come up here and be like,
that's not a Tua hater, though.
Not only was I wrong, I was completely wrong, cuz.
Steven, these guys you're calling
about it. Like, now it's like, oh, now I can see.
Hey, Epps admitted he was a Tua hater for a very long time.
I'm just saying, like, a true Tua hater would still hate Tua.
They still do.
So those are true Tua haters. If they still hate him,
okay, time out. Roach, see, that's we're not a true Dolphins fan though. Even if they hated Tua, is gonna come up on the panel today and be like, "Bro, I was wrong. Like, I was wrong on every level." And then some. Tua showed me something I didn't know he had. So they need to
come up here and bow down, like, and apologize?
Nobody's
saying bow down.
That sounds like
we saying
you're going too far, Roach. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you are going to have that same, not you, okay? I'm talking about the Tua haters in general. If you're going to have that same energy when he has 6 touchdowns in a game. That's what I'm saying.
But if they're up here celebrating it, that is having the same energy.
And I want that.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
That's all my point is like, I don't think they need to come out and be like, I was wrong. You just see how happy and jubilated they are with what he did. That is them being 100.
Right, so I'm just saying we're just interpreting differently. Like, that's what I want, man. Like, I just want them up here to show that man some respect. Put some respect on that man's name. Put some respect on this man's name. Right here. That guy. That beautiful man. He's a beautiful man. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I want.
Anyways, game yesterday though, like, man, that was some different. Never have I seen that before. As a Dolphin fan, never.
Dude, it was
how many games?
It was insane.
711
games. How many since 2011?
Points? Is that one of the greatest comebacks? Because like, I'm thinking of like the biggest comeback I've seen
since 2011 has ever come back for more than 21 points.
What was the Super Bowl comeback that like within the last 10 years? The Patriots, right? How far was that?
It was 28-3, but it wasn't the fourth quarter. It was second quarter or something like that.
Yeah, it was the fourth. Like it was. Oh my God,
that's
man!
Amazing.
Dude, and I have to tell you, as somebody who does like Tua and love him, I'll say I love him. It was so cool because I've been saying for a week, when you feel some type of way and you try to put that point across to people and they're like, well, we haven't seen it yet. Show us. Where is it? What are we going to do? I want to be so bad to be like, it's there. And to have this game was unreal. It was so emotional. It was unreal. It was the most amazing thing to win. And let me tell you, look, I'm not being there live was awesome. And then having it in my city where I live in Baltimore, bro. Like, it was my wife wore Dolphin stuff to the bus stop into the gym this morning. She said everybody was like, oh yeah, what a game yesterday. Oh yeah. Like, people, like, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to hear. Yeah. I'm gonna rock my Dolphin stuff out today in full force. I'm gonna be awkward out. I got errands to run after the show today. I gotta go pick up my kids. I gotta take my kid to go get a haircut today. Bro, let me tell you on everything, I'm rocking all of my Dolphins gear, and I can't wait for some of these Ravens fans to say something to me out here today, boy. I'm gonna do everything I can today just to be outside with all these people, all these Ravens fans around here today, boy.
Be careful.
No, I ain't scared, man. I ain't scared. I ain't scared at all. All right, Rashad, anything else before I let you go? I got a lot of people in the back room, cuz.
No, y'all good. I'm 6 touchdowns, man.
6 touchdowns, my guy.
He's
touchdowns.
Able. That's the question that I want to answer, and I'm sure a lot of people.
It puts you in a.
I don't need to see it every weekend. Right. I just want to know he's capable if needed.
Now I'd feel like if we're in a game that goes in like overtime or a 2-minute drill where he has to go down the field and score,
you feel confident.
Yeah,
you feel confident.
You feel like we can do this,
bro.
Before this game, I didn't feel that way.
I promise you. I even turn. You can ask Ryan Keeling, who was sitting in front of me, and I'm pretty sure Crypto, who was sitting right near me. I don't know if he heard me or not, but I know Ryan did. And I said, after the second touchdown, I said, we're winning this game. I was like, I've never felt confident. Like I said, I have not uneasy. I have this easiness about me. I feel confident. Like we are winning this game. Like I do not doubt that we're not winning this game.
So could you literally feel the
momentum?
Like could you feel
the momentum shifted entirely inside that stadium, man. So after we scored that first touchdown in the fourth quarter, you could start seeing there were Ravens fans that were like, oh, you guys, there's no way you guys are coming back. Oh, this is what it is, right? Mm-hmm. When we scored that second touchdown, quiet. Just, you could hear a pen drop, bro, except for Dolphins fans. That's it. All you could hear were Dolphin fans. And by the way, we were out in full force there. I don't know if y'all could hear us on TV, but we were there, cuz.
I think Caller said he saw you on TV.
You saw me on TV?
That's what he said. I think he said he saw you. Well, it was either Caller or Flip. Not Flip. The Finch.
If somebody saw me, get a screenshot of that.
Did you run into Trucker Sean?
Yes, I did. He was at all of my events, man. Shout out to Trucker Sean, my guy. Love this guy.
He was awesome. He was heartbroken during the game. We were in Discord. He was like, "Yeah, man, like I want to go home."
You won after the game, though, cuz.
I was like,
all right, let me get you out of here, man. I got too many people in the back room. Get out of here, Rashad. I love you, brother.
All right, bro.
All right. Let me. All right, I got to bring in Big Dougie B here in a second, but before I do, let me bring on somebody who I've been dying to talk to all morning. Okay, love this guy. It'll be this guy and then Big Dougie B after this. Okay, Andrevius.
I'm here to tell you suck because I literally only have 2 minutes to talk to you guys. I got a meeting. Anyways,
hey man, happy Victory Monday.
No, ain't no happy victory money. I don't want to hear that shit from y'all. I'm going to just tell y'all straight up. I'm not trying to hear that because the first thing I hear from you motherfuckers this morning is, y'all got to stop, leave the Tua haters alone. You should just be happy with the win. When we were saying that last week, what did they say? Oh, Tua left meat on the bone. There was so much. We should not be happy about this win. Y'all don't get to be happy about this win this week. Y'all shut up. I don't want to hear it. Now, I'm going to tell you why you're a real roach. You a real Tua hater, Roach. I'm gonna tell you why you're a Tua hater, because you are so quick to use the term Tua near. But soon as somebody says Tua hater, it's like, why are you calling them a Tua hater? How are they a Tua hater? It's like, what? No, I just feel like you're using that term incorrectly. You can't just deem somebody a Tua hater. Like, you just can't call them Tua haters.
Are the
you
ones
just call everybody a Tua hater. Like, no, I'm not a Tua hater. You hate Tua. You literally look miserable after a win right now.
He's happy. Well. I love Andres.
But
oh my God.
The point is, I forgot what he said now. He said I'm a Tua hater for what?
You're a Tua hater. You're just a Tua
hater. Because we're not hating on him after a win. Is that what the issue is?
I guess, man.
So the thing is, he played two different ways between week one and week two.
He said, I am Ryan Keeling, and yes, he said he's speaking to me. I got you.
Because in week one, he didn't play like this. He didn't play above average in the NFL. It was like maybe his stats said he did, but when you watch the game, you didn't feel that way. Watching that game, you felt a different way, and that's the feeling.
In the fourth quarter, you felt something. There are. Oh man, I'll be back with more curse words. Look, you gotta give Andrevius came here with a point.
So you gotta so that he comes out and plays the way he did this time, and I'm happy that we won. So that means that what I said is still accurate, where I was happy we won, but I wasn't happy with his performance. Now I'm happy we won, and I'm happy with his performance.
Jeremy says, I don't want to hear it.
There's really no way for me to be upset with anything with the Dolphins.
There's no reason to be upset at all.
I critique a guy, and then we win, right? And then he plays well.
Roach, maybe you motivated him.
You know, I probably did.
He probably listened to Clock Blockers and be like, that guy, that producer Roach, I got to prove him wrong.
They probably play me in the QB room just so, you know.
They used you as material, cuz.
Me, TD, you know, they play us, and then they're like, look, man, even these guys know you're missing shots.
I love it.
And then he comes out here, and he's like, yeah, you want to see a missed shot? Look at this touchdown. Look at 6 of them.
All right, let me bring in my man.
Maybe we did motivate.
Let me bring in my man, my brother from another mother. I love this guy. He has been loyal to this show since like the first month of its existence, almost a year and a half ago now. Big Dougie B. What's up, Big Dougie B?
Doing good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, my guy. What's up, buddy?
Great. Hey, you guys, what's new? Anything interesting happening lately?
Man, you know, there was a game yesterday. It was, I can't put my finger on it, man. It was something with 6 touchdowns and some quarterback who was pretty good.
I got to tell you, at the risk of sounding like I'm bragging, I'm not trying to brag here, but you know, last October I decided to maybe, you know, I needed to lose some weight because I was topping up the scales pretty high, and now I'm 90 pounds less heavy. And
give that man a round of applause, Roach. Put that man.
I got to tell you,
a real one.
Despite all that 40 burger tasted awful damn good yesterday.
It was that 40 burger was good, cuz.
Anyway, I wanted to say that this was a great win. I watched Dudley Do-Wrong's live stream of the game, and if you get a chance, go back and watch, you know, the end of Dudley's game stream. Watch TD's game from the starting kickoff and the entire fourth quarter. It is classic. He should win an Emmy for YouTubers for that broadcast. Reason was great. The only problem with Reason's broadcast was I never knew what was happening. He would never say touchdown or anything. He just started going nuts. But it was fun to watch. And if you watch Doug's at the end of the game, just before the Dolphins score the go-ahead touchdown to win the game, he and his dad are sitting there watching the game. Doug's mom comes into the room and she starts to say something, and both Doug and his dad go, "No, get out of here! Get out of here!" And she gets out of there, and I was on the floor rolling, laughing. It was so funny.
Shout out to Dudley Do-Wrong, bro. Shout out to Dudley Do-Wrong, TD, and Reason, and the Fins Tailgate for their live streams, man. It sounds like people were watching them a lot yesterday. But
TD was the best. I mean, I watched the entire broadcast. I just fast-forwarded between each play, and it was classic. He was so good. It was such a great broadcast to watch. So shout out to TD. I thought it was great. I don't care what anyone else says. But and finally, I'm old enough to have seen the 1977 Thanksgiving Day game where the Dolphins Dolphins defeated 1977. The Dolphins defeated the then St. Louis Cardinals on Thanksgiving Day, and Greasy threw 6 touchdowns. And I remember that game well because, of course, it was a nationally televised game, and I lived up north, so I didn't get to see many Dolphin games. And then it was game 1 of the 1984 season, Marino's first opening season game start of his career. They were playing the Washington then Redskins, and he threw 6 touchdowns. All right. So earlier in that broadcast, you said, and of course, the Dolphins won that game because they went 11-0 to start the season. You said earlier that one of the games was a loss. Unless Marino had another game where he threw 6 touchdowns and they lost it, I don't remember it.
Okay. Somebody told me yesterday, Marino, there was only two quarterbacks to throw for 6 touchdowns or more, and Marino had one of them where it was a loss. So no, I don't know.
It was a win over the Washington Redskins. The Dolphins started the season 11-0, and then, of course, I was stationed in San Diego at the time. They came to San Diego and lost in overtime to the Chargers. All right.
I stand corrected.
But
can't believe everything you read on Twitter with a blue check mark. Got it. Understood.
unless my brain is going bad now at the age of 59, I'm pretty sure that first game of the season was the Redskins because he threw 6 touchdowns and went on to break the record for touchdowns in a season with 47.
Well, all I know is my man Tua's got 7 touchdowns and 2 interceptions out of 2 games this year, and I'll take it because I will take it.
I finally got my wish. I finally saw Tua break out of his shell, and at first, by halftime, I was thinking, you know what?
Father Saducci said no. He lost to the Bills. I was there.
I don't remember him throwing 6 touchdowns, but he could be right. I don't remember it.
Okay.
But yeah, so but I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, great show, guys, and I've enjoyed watching you every day. Even though I don't come on very often, I do watch the show. So
you're the man, Big Dougie B. I love you and I miss you, and I've always appreciated you supporting the show since day one, man. Thank you.
Yeah, been my pleasure.
All right,
Keep it
man.
up.
Be good. Appreciate
See you
it.
later.
Peace.
Bye.
All right, Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami fan morning show, Clock Blockers, right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. It's Victory Monday, and I'm sitting here drinking a cold Vasosaur. I'm excited. I love it. I'm enjoying it. I don't care. It is awesome. Today is an amazing day. Like today, I can't believe the game we had yesterday. I'm still. I'm speechless. I am speechless about yesterday's game. Is honest what I'm thinking, man. It's man. He said Ruben said it was Dolphins versus Jets 86. Marino threw 6 touchdowns and lost. Okay, I knew. I try to be very accurate in what I report. All right, let me bring on the next person in here. My brother from another mother, Mr. Lewis A. What's up, Lewis?
What's up, fellas? Good morning. How's
Lewis,
everybody?
I thought
doing?
you were coming to the beatdown.
No. I was supposed to be there week 1, but I'm at True Leaf. I manage, and I've had a couple guys go down with like wrecks and stuff, so I've had some teams down. But I will be there with Von Joe, Cameron, you, Stephen D, next week at Buffalo. I will be in the building, so nice. I cannot wait.
Man, we're looking forward to seeing you, Lewis.
Listen,
I'm excited about it, man. This should be fun.
I can't wait to get down there. Well, again, I'm not going to sit here and apologize. I know a lot of people have asked for apology. I'm not going to be apologetic for something that what I've been asking for. And this is what we seen yesterday from Tua is just what I wanted. Bro, when the defense ain't having a game to where they're dominating.
Put it on. Hold on, Lewis. Put it on,
I'm about to do some arts and crafts, bro. Pick a color though.
Uh-oh.
Arts and crafts.
I'm wearing the aqua jersey, so you wear the white jersey. Well, what are you doing?
Oh, don't cut it,
I'm putting
Roach.
a jersey on my Batman, bro.
Oh, that is dope.
It's
that
too small
would be
for
cool.
me, so I'm thinking the
too
white.
Small. No, I'm good with that. Put
so
that
I'm
on.
thinking the white will look better in the light. I don't know.
Yeah, put the white jersey on Batman. Oh my God, that would be so cool. Yes.
So this is the white.
Oh yeah, I think the white's got to go up there, cuz. Nah, the white. Don't mess up that jersey too bad. Make it look good.
I'm gonna try. It's got this big stand in the back.
Well, you do your thing. You make that look good. Lewis, go ahead. I'm sorry, Lewis.
No, it just Tua did what we all wanted him to do when shit is not going good and things around you ain't perfect. Go out there and win the game. And yesterday, that's what he did. I wouldn't like when I've came out and said, well, the defense carried and won the game, or the Miami Dolphins carried 2 and won the game. No. Everybody's seen yesterday that Tua Tagovailoa won the game. It had nothing to do
Does
with.
That hurt a little bit?
Look, nah, bro. We all know it's for a good reason. But
yeah,
again,
we know
the kid.
Although
did
somebody's gonna clip it and be like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, master works properly.
Right. No, but the kid did his thing yesterday. Enjoy this win. I think everybody should enjoy it, but at least for Tua, just personally, I was really excited for him because, again, there's been a lot of criticism coming his way where we don't care about the record. Yeah, we know he's a winner and stuff like that, but this is the game where he proves, bro, because look, Lamar Jackson did his thing yesterday, had over 300 yards passing, had 100 yards rushing, which, a lot of people, even me included, were like, hey, Lamar Jackson's probably interviewing for a job. And Tua Tagovailoa went in at halftime and said, MFer, you ain't coming for my job. There's 31 other teams, but this one right here, I'm going to solidify. So enjoy this. Tua did his thing.
Now make that light orange, or make that light above Tua orange, and the other one, yeah.
Hey Siri, turn the right light orange.
That's so dope.
Roach, that's awesome.
But he looks huge. I need to cut out the arms, but I don't.
You need to cut out the arms.
I'll fix it later.
I love it, man.
But
I love it. Go ahead, Lewis. I'm sorry, man.
Nah, man, y'all guys are good. Like I said, yesterday was a good day for Tua because he proved to everybody whether adversity hits or things ain't going right or whatever, he has the ability to do it. So now I would just say keep building on this. I'm not asking for basically 500 yards and 6 touchdowns every game. But, dude, we got the team around you now. Basically, I think it was Von Joe, my brother, that said it earlier. Let your nuts hang and go out
Let
there and
them
just play
hang to the
just let 'em
floor.
hang. That's it. He threw 6 touchdowns yesterday. Have you anyone heard anybody today talk about the interceptions?
Nope.
No, because nobody cares. It's about touchdowns. It's about scoring.
Winning
It's
cures everything.
It's about when the plays are there to be made, make them. And
Cameron,
that's what Tua did yesterday.
haven't you and I had conversations? Cameron and I go to the games on home games a lot, and so I go to his house. I'm there, and we get to ride to the stadium together, and we ride back from the games, and we've had conversations where we've said the only thing that is going to cure this fan base is winning. That's it. That is the only thing. We had long conversations about that, Cameron. Have we not?
Dude, I just got a text from a Tuanon guy. When he's around as long as those other guys and does this multiple times and wins Super Bowls, then I'll be happy for you, Cameron.
Oh man, God.
See, that's not the right attitude to have.
It's straight hate.
Yeah, that's a real hater. See, when I listen to Roach, I don't think Roach is a hater. I think Roach just wants Tua and this team to be great. Same with me. I just want us to be great. And yesterday, barring whatever was going on in the stadium, whatever the score was, Tua never looked defeated. Tua came out.
He never looked defeated, not one time.
Bro, I think it was after the first touchdown to Tyreek when that made it 35-28. They showed it on TV. Tua walking on the sideline. He took his helmet off. I've never seen in the 3 years he's been in Miami that look that he had in his eye yesterday. Never. He was walking that sideline like, hey, don't worry about this, fellas. I got it. And again, the defense played kind of shitty yesterday, but what happened when the offense started scoring? Then the defense was like, you know what? It's not where we get a turnover, we get a 3-and-out, and then the offense maybe sputters and they don't put no points. So, again, it's just a combined effort. But with saying that, it wasn't a combined effort. It was Tua Tagovailoa. And I love you guys. Thank you for bringing me up. I know there's
Lewis.
Hey,
Lewis, I want to see you on Sunday, yo.
Listen, I need a microphone, Steven. I'm going to be in everybody's ass. I need a microphone.
Got Joe and Lewis on the street.
Hey, Lewis, DM me. I'll help you find one.
Help me find what?
You said a microphone. You need a microphone.
We got another mic. We'll take care of it.
Listen, I'm going to be in Steven's lap Sunday. I'm sitting on top of Steven.
Pause.
Yeah, let me pause. I'm lying. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Hey, I love you guys, man.
There's not a ice box, a cooler big enough for me and you together. Let me tell you.
Bring your own chair, Steven.
Huh?
Gotta bring your own chair.
We got to bring an ice. I need an ice box. All right. We'll talk about it.
Anyway, listen.
Love you, man.
Love you guys for real. Enjoy this, man. Tua did his thing. We got Tua, baby.
It was awesome. All right, man. Love you, brother. Be good.
Later.
All right. Next up, by the way, Clock Blockers Victory Monday edition.
235 viewers.
I know, man. Let's go. Share. Let people know that we're here. Come on. All right, let me bring on the next person real quick. My man, Russell. What's up, Russell?
Oh, thank you. I've been waiting because I got a few things I want to say.
There's a lot of people in the back that have been waiting, man.
Lewis, Roach, Pete, all you haters. I told you I was right. You all were wrong. Two of the shit. Let's go.
Is he done?
You broke up, Russell. They got Russell. They got you. I don't know. Look, seriously, nobody messed with you, Russell. I don't know what happened. You're still on. Like we didn't hit.
He's right, and I stood by him.
He's going in.
I'm not manipulating his audio at all.
Oh my God! No, I swear Roach. Put your hands up. Put your hands up, Roach. Nobody's muting him.
I don't even have that capability. I'm a guest.
And if you did mute, you would see in the left corner a microphone slash.
Yeah, like this.
That. Nothing. Russell, we tried to bring you on, man. They got you.
I think we got the point from Russell real quick.
Oh yeah, in the first sentence, we knew what the deal was. He's like,
bring it back.
Von Joe said the universe is muting him.
Wait, Cameron, was it me and you who picked Baltimore to win?
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
But I'm however happy to be wrong.
I am too. I got roasted for that yesterday too.
You did?
Roasted.
Well, it was dude. When you're making picks, it's not about being a fan to me making a pick like that because you're trying to win a line and you're trying to
Dude, on national TV, Michael Irvin picked the Bengals yesterday.
All right, let me bring on the next person. Let me bring on Key Lime Pie. Who's Key Lime Pie?
That will be no other than Crypto. Yeah. That's what I'm eating right now. We had some key lime pie. Tua Tagovailoa has given us all our key lime pie moment. We love it. We like Von Joe said, give us more. Now it's time for the ice cream and sundae now. Going into next week. Hey, Steven, guess what?
What?
Last week, the week 1, we had a great defensive performance with average to subpar offense, right? Yeah. Followed it up by awesome offensive performance, followed by, with a sub-defar defensive performance. Guess what's going to happen this week? We're going to put together an awesome offense at the same time as an awesome defense in the same game. Early prediction, Dolphins winning 45-10. Ooh, you heard it here. Mark it down. Mark it down. We're going to put together.
Dolphins fans, boy, you win a game like we just did. They get real cocky real quick.
We're putting together.
Steven, we're shutting them out, Steven. We're shutting them out. 40 burger.
We're beating Buffalo 45-10, Steven. Mark it here because we're going to put together a great offense at the same time as great defense in the same game.
Bro, I know we are high right now. We're all
starting Josh Allen.
We're all high to win.
We had practice in the first 2 weeks of the season, Steven.
Let's wait till Thursday to make some.
Now is not the time to be cowering in the corner for the Bills. No,
I'm just saying.
I'm not accepting it.
Steven,
now is not the time, Steven.
And
let's just wait.
Steven wants to evaluate the Buffalo game.
Carried away. I want to get carried away.
No, Steven. We're not going to cower in the corner. We was practicing the first 2 weeks on how we're going to destroy the Bills. We got our good offensive warm-up this week, and the week 1, we got our defensive warm-up. Now we're going to put it all together in one game, 45-10.
I didn't know Mitchell Trubisky threw 6 TDs.
Yeah, Trubisky and
I just saw this tweet.
Foles got the record. He threw 7. Him and Tittle.
Was that a playoff game or a regular season?
Or a regular season. I think the all-time record is before the merger was 8.
I like Nando chat, Roach.
The prediction?
Yeah, I thought it was 7. Okay. So, I know him and Foles at the record.
Nando Talk said if I win 45-10, I will shout on my vocal cords, pass out, and need to change my pants.
Not necessarily in that order.
Just wear a diaper. Right? Just wear a diaper for the game.
If we win 45-10, Miami's the number 1 seed and number 1 team in the NFL. No,
we're already number 1 seed in the conference, Steven.
That's wild to think about. I know it's only 2 games. I get it, but
we're already number 1 in the conference, so it's not that far. Number 1 in NFL now. Because everybody was, head over here was picking Buffalo to win the Super Bowl.
By the way, what I tell y'all, I had people try to come up here and tell me we were going to be 0-4. Nope, wrong. We're going to win 1-5. Nope, wrong. Now we're 2-0. I told people, I said, look, if we get 2-2 in the first 4, we're going to be fine. If we go 3-1, I'm going to talk my talk. We go 4-0, you ain't going to be able to shut me up. Nobody. Dolphin fans will be coming. We thought the first 4 weeks were going to be so difficult. And we're 2-0. We're halfway through it.
All I need is one more win for my prediction of 3-1. Just need one more.
You need what?
Well, the way I had the season going out for us, I did have us. Well, Steven, the way I had us originally going out, I had us originally going 4-0. but still losing 6 games.
When I did the win-loss thing, I had us at 14, like when we did our thing with Cameron and everybody. But I said we're probably winning 13 games. Just so you know, we already got 2 in the bag.
2 down, 11 to go.
And we all said like the first 5 games of the season is the roughest part of the season. Like we there was anything from, like you said,
It is
2-3, 1-4. Like, so the Baltimore game was a game like Roach and I picked Baltimore to win, and you can't blame us for that because we hadn't won.
Well, Cameron, to your point, you was 3/4 of the way you guys were on your way to being correct. For the first 3 quarters, you guys were on your way to being correct. So don't feel bad that you picked them because you thought that's the way it was going to go. You ain't got to feel bad. No sense of apologizing. You guys were almost right.
In my head.
No, I don't feel bad. My point is that game was an if game, right? And now it's in the bag to win. Buffalo is an if game, and we have some real serious momentum and expectation of probably a better percentage of win expectation than we had before the Baltimore game. So my point is after the first 5 games, if we could possibly be 3-0, then that sets us up for the remainder of the middle of the schedule, which, it looks to be really soft.
A-Rod says I'm traveling,
and actually,
again, but listen,
it's turning out not to be soft because Detroit is starting to look good and Chicago is. So that's starting to be right. So yeah,
A-Rod.
So that's not going to be as easy.
Hold on. A-Rod said I'm traveling again, but listening to Stephen D, the weekend was excellent. You agree, Crypto? Was the weekend excellent?
Oh yeah, we had a great time. Saturday night, partied up, got ready and juiced up and pumped for the game. And then right there in that cool breeze in the upper decks in Baltimore and Ravens Stadium, nothing but.
What about the tailgate, man? What about you forgot the tailgate?
Oh yeah, the tailgate section is awesome. It was great. Dude, we had everything going on. All you can eat, all you can drink.
They had oyster bar,
live shows, oyster bar.
It was wild, bro. They had a taco bar.
Lots of variety of tacos. Matter of fact, they even had key lime tacos.
They did not have key lime tacos.
Yeah. It was like a key lime, like a Key West taco. Yeah, fish tacos. Key lime fish tacos. You ain't getting on, Steven?
Crypto. And then we sat upstairs together, didn't we? We watched that comeback, didn't we? We were looking at each other the whole time like, Crypto and I were like, I'm not ready for the show on Sunday. I'm not ready.
Right.
And then it came, and then we came back, and it's how those Ravens fans were salty as hell, weren't they?
Yeah, they was a little disappointed, and then they was like, "Oh man, here we go again."
We were walking out together, and the Raven fans were real disappointed. They were salty as I don't know what.
Yeah, they didn't look too happy. Then some of them was like, "Okay, we done blew games like this before."
Flipside Fisher says, "Oh, if we win next week, we can definitely start talking possible Super Bowl appearance." After 3 weeks, people.
I kind of wish we played Buffalo in Buffalo next week, so we really can get them.
Look,
early prediction, Steven. Jump on board. I put the score out there.
I'm not ready to give a prediction yet. I'm not ready to give a prediction.
You got to do it, Steve. You got to be bold, Steven. You can't let the Bills Mafia shake you up. We're gonna shove it.
I'm not ready to give a prediction yet for this weekend. I think we have everything we need to win. Don't get it twisted. And
I'm willing to go out on a limb. Hey, if I'm wrong, so be it. I'm willing to go out on that limb, that early limb of us destroying them.
Look,
hey, I was in the stand right along with you, Steven. I saw it all.
We did. We watched the game together.
I saw what we can do to the Bills defense.
I got other people in the back room. Anything else before I let you go?
Oh, yeah. To give it to some perspective on that comeback in the fourth quarter, it's been done only really, I think, 1 or 2 other times. One of them I remember when the Jets did it to us when they came back on us in 30-7.
The Midnight Miracle.
Yeah, the Monday Night Miracle. Yeah, it was 30-7. We had them 30-7. They scored
ever, yo.
Yeah, and they scored 24 unanswered points. Yeah, that was the only time it happened.
I've said this before on the show, but there's a really great movie with Jimmy Fallon called what's the baseball movie where he's the Red Sox fan? I can't think of the name of the movie, but he's a big Red Sox fan. And they filmed it the year they won the World Series for the first time in 2004. And it's got Jimmy Fallon in it, and it's really, really and Drew Barrymore, I think. And it's a great movie. And there's a scene in the movie where he gets depressed and he's sitting in the dark. Like his girlfriend had just broke up with him, and he's watching the Buckner game, the Billy Buckner game where the ball goes through his legs. And I tell people all the time, every year, that is exactly what the Miami, being a Dolphins fan, is like, because NFL Network, for some reason, at the beginning of every football season, they play that game. And you're psyched for the football season, so you watch it, and you know what's going to happen. And you watch that fourth quarter disappointment. And now I hope every year they play the Ravens. And that I hope they play that game to replace the Midnight Miracle game, because it's better than that as far as I'm concerned. Better than that. It's going to be awesome. All right, Crypto, let me let you go. I got a lot of people in the back room, man.
All right, man.
Be good.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring in Mr. Chris Stalakis. What's up, John? What's going on, Chris Stalakis?
Good morning, bitches. How is everyone doing this morning? Hey, yo, Roach. Siri, make Roach a 2 and ear. Does that work? Does that work too, or is it just the lights that do that?
Hey, Siri, make me a 2 and ear.
Sorry, I can't do that.
She won't let it happen.
By the way, I'm telling everybody, this moment, I'm naming it the robbery at M&T Bank. That's what this moment should be called going forward. I personally seem to think it fits. If you want to do the Baltimore Beatdown, the robbery at M&T Bank. But let me get some facts over here for you. Tua Tagovailoa is
3 minute, guys. Go ahead, Chris Stalakis.
in the last 10 games has won 9 of them. Tua Tagovailoa is on pace to throw 6,280 passing yards. Tua Tagovailoa is number 1 in the AFC as a quarterback, and I don't know what anybody else wants, because I've been hearing some crazy things online saying if he's done it once, he could do it again. And that's what I have to see is the consistency. So, Roach, I have to ask you, was this enough for you to crown him as your franchise quarterback?
No. Not a franchise like you're talking about, new contract franchise, like I'm committed.
No.
Are you on board with Tua train?
Huh?
And Chris Stalakis, you're absolutely right. But you were all enamored of what he did in the fourth quarter, and this team's 2-0. But we've said from the get-go, like, he has to prove it throughout the season, right?
Yeah.
If a person,
I'm not saying he needs to have 6 touchdowns every week. I'm just saying, like,
right,
the way he played the game in that fourth quarter. If he can continue that, then absolutely.
But if week 3 ends up being the New England Patriots game and we win, are we gonna rip him for leaving meat on the bones again? Because that's what I
not at all. Not at all, because it's a win.
But if he leaves meat on the bones, I'm gonna say he left meat on the bones. I'm not gonna shy from it. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just a critique on your, like, we're up here to talk about the game, and that's the good and the bad. So,
I mean, the target at the end of the year remains and should remain unchanged, a playoff win, right? Get to the playoffs and win a playoff game, and then you can safely say that he's a quarterback that took us there.
I need your help, though, Chris. I'm tweeting the Pat McAfee show. He said, tweet the biggest overreaction you can. And I said, Tua might need a helicopter to airlift his nuts because he's about to teabag. Who should he teabag on the Bills?
Von Miller.
Von Miller?
It's got to be Von Miller.
Who do they want? Who's the teabagger?
Tua.
The teabag recipient would have to be Von Miller.
Yeah.
It only makes sense that it's Von Miller because he plays defense. It wouldn't make sense that it's Josh Allen.
Quarterback on quarterback.
And there's no emoji for a teabag, by the way.
That's weird.
Which sucks. I had to put a
That's
pot.
weird.
I had to put a pot of tea, or a tea kettle, and then a bag of money. But I think it gets the point across.
Are we excited? Are we done? Can we live our lives now? Can we get behind this team? That's all I want. I just want all of us to be on the same page and to be rooting for one common denominator, Super Bowl.
Sorry about
at the end of the day.
That was Jimmy's famous seafood. I had to take that call. Dude,
Talk about Teabag and Von Miller.
Pause.
No
Chris
pause.
Malagas, I just missed a little bit of the conversation, man. But will that go down as one of the greatest wins in Miami Dolphins history?
Yeah, 100%.
That's making the DVD, bro.
Assuming that they don't win the Super Bowl this year, 100%.
Y'all got that DVD?
I mean, even if they do, it'll still go down as. So people are calling it the Tua game, and I hope that's not the moniker it gets, because I hope Tua has more games than that.
It's the moment where the bird pushes the little bird out the nest to fly on its own. That was Tua. Tua was that little bird to finally say, "I've got to get matured. I've got to start taking risks."
Post-game locker room celebration.
Did you hear what Tua said to the teammates right before he threw the game-winning touchdown pass?
That's what I said.
It's either them or
us or them, cuz. He said it's either us or them.
Us or them.
And Tyreek said it got him so pumped, like in the huddle hearing that. Like it could you imagine being in that huddle with a guy who's been questioned his entire career so far, and then him come in the huddle after they're coming back and him say that? Come on, man.
Bro, it's a movie.
You ain't got to say nothing else.
That's the goosebumps, bro. Just absolute goosebumps. But I'm glad he got to once they got the field goal, once they stopped Lamar, who by the way was having Lamar Jackson. A lot of people have to realize
he had a great game.
Was MVP Lamar Jackson? The man had a 158.3 passer rating going into the third quarter. Yep. We were playing MVP Lamar, and we still came out and won that game. So thank God for that, first and foremost. And once they stopped him for a field goal, I was like, that's it. Tua's going to go march down the field and get this touchdown. Because if you saw his eyes, there was no way anyone was stopping that man from winning that game. And that's what I think a lot of fans are waiting to see. You know, stop with the excess BS, stop with like all the rumors and everything like that, and just go out there and just like Dan Marino said, just sling the ball, bro. Just go out there and freaking sling the ball. And that's exactly what he did. And I mean, if I was at work right now, I'd be screaming over this microphone. But, bro, I almost was in tears yesterday. I don't know if you were. I felt something in my heart.
I had chest pain, bro.
Bro, this year is special. It's 100% special because when you're looking at all the other teams in the league, what is Justin Herbert doing but throwing away games in the third and fourth quarter? What's Joe Burrow doing? Can't even win a game. Look at the guy in Arizona, Kyler Murray. Paid him all that money.
Real quick. NFL and CBS just tweeted this. Tua Tagovailoa ranks passing yards 739, first in the NFL.
Yes, sir.
Passing touchdowns 7, first in the NFL. First downs 35, first in the NFL. Wins 2, first in the NFL. Don't see completions up there. Don't see accuracy over whatever. I see touchdowns, passing yards, first downs, things that equate to what? Wins.
In the last 10 games, Tua is 9-1 as a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Absolutely.
All right, Crystalakis, let me let you go. I got some people in the back room
Peace.
here, man. I love you,
Much
brother.
love. Fins up, everybody.
Donate to the channel, help the channel grow, and be more like Crystalakis, everybody.
I sent that to Roach, and he's like, "What is this propaganda?"
Hey, I got somebody in the back room that people have been calling out.
The 8-1 Tua record.
Hold on. We got a big guest here. People said he's been running this morning. They've been calling him out. Oh no, nope, not him. I'm gonna bring him on, but Pete's takes, ladies and gentlemen. Pete is in the building.
Whoa, Steven. I was in the back right now saying they better not be talking about me, calling me out.
Bro, you have been
what are they calling me out
in the chat the entire morning, cuz.
No, what are they calling me out?
I don't know.
Why are they calling me out?
Everything you asked for just came true. It was like
they have been calling you out the entire morning.
What? Tell them to come up here. Tell them to call me out.
We're not doing a panel today.
Oh, we're not doing a panel. Then that's fine, Steven. But did those same guys forget who was the one telling everybody to calm down last Friday on Spread Kindness Friday?
You were.
Who was the one telling everybody to go back? I switched to a two-and-ear last Friday. I've been a two-and-ear since Friday.
He has a date stamped on his card, man.
He said, I've been a two-and-ear since Friday, cuz.
Hey.
Oh, my God. I love it.
But look, this is what's funny, right? Because now all the guys that are calling me out, waiting for me to talk, those are the same guys I had to calm down on Friday. There was literally people jumping off board. There's people with their own YouTube channel saying that Tua, that's it. I'm done. I'm over him.
Did you see the people jumping off board at halftime?
No, I didn't see it, man. I was myself just trying to like find a way not to jump off. But
who was it? Nicky Smokes Nicky Smokes waterboarded himself on Twitter.
I heard somebody was on stream crying. I didn't see too much. You know, yesterday was the game. I didn't see too many streams. I didn't hear too many thoughts. I heard there was people crying.
They're telling you that you need to sign a Tua apology form. You need to fill one out.
Actually, you all should be thanking him, because if it wasn't for Pete's critiques, you know, Tua might have been listening to what Pete's been saying.
This is what I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Look, this is what's gonna end up happening with our Dolphins, okay? Notice that when we are hard on them as the fan, and Roach is right, they listen to us.
Hate spaces.
They listen to us.
Converting people. Pete, this is where I cross the line. See you in 10 minutes. Oh, Pete. Pete, he got you off. He said you're gone for 10 minutes.
Member and self-acclaimed two-and-ear, you are welcome amongst the two-and-ears. And we just gotta say, get the out of here.
Pete is where I cross the line. See you in 10 minutes. All right, 10 minutes. Let me
donate to the channel, guys. Help us grow.
Oh my God. All right. See you in 10 minutes. All right.
Steven, I wanted to ask you real quick before Estefan goes. I was laughing at the bar when you're at Jimmy's. You pulled out, I don't know if it was Tannehill's shoe, or Jakeem Grant autograph photo. And people were like, they're like, get that out of here.
So I'll tell you a funny story. So Ryan got a few different things for the
it was funny.
For the tailgate, right? For the tailgate. And it was funny because we're sitting there and we're waiting for stuff, and he says, Hail Mary, come with me, Steven. Oh my God, Pete took me with him. All right, Cameron and Roach, it's your show.
All right, Steven, you
I thought we couldn't do that.
Fake two-and-ear, get the out of here.
He can't be banned for the day. He can get 10 minutes, but if he does if somebody pays 20 minutes and brings Steven back, he can't be 10-minute banned again. So
gotcha.
What's good, fellas? What's good? Good morning, man. I don't know if this is a dream or if I'm actually on. I've been backstage so long I fell asleep, and I don't know if I'm still asleep.
Estefan, we've been abducted and put
I
in
just
a
want to
different
take
universe.
the time to say,
Well, I think his internet's or his phone signal.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey. All right. Look, man, I just want to take the time out to apologize for absolutely nothing, because I'm always right, damn it. Russell, you're ridiculous, bro. Russell tweeted out in the middle of the game that he was disappointed in the team, in McDaniels, Tua. So I don't want to hear that calling out people and receipts, bro. We all root for the same team, and once again, you're wrong. So I'm proud of Tua, proud of what he did. We got the W. Now we're going to go to Buffalo, and I hope that security isn't getting onto the Dolphin fans at the stadium. I hope everybody gets to stand up and throw middle fingers to the Bills as they enter the stadium and get to cheer the whole game. That's what I want for our team. Yeah, so I don't know, Cameron, are you going to the game, or do you think they're going to allow y'all to stand up? I actually had that question for you.
It's a home game at Hard Rock, so we're going to be lit down here at East 32 Dolphins Tailgate. It's a home game.
Okay, so will you be standing for the game, or are you going to be sitting down like a good little boy?
Are you kidding me, man?
Are you not allowed to stand at the stadium?
Yeah, you can stand the whole game.
Yeah.
You can stand the whole game now because last year Freaky was talking about they're making y'all sit down.
All right.
Yeah, but they made changes, especially to the deep end.
Hey, I'm out, Cameron.
What's
Later.
that?
I got kicked.
Oh, so it's my show. Awesome, Seth. Hey,
it's our show.
It's our show. It's our show, bro. But it's a home game, and yeah, Dolph Freaky made a good point during the offseason, and she lobbied the stadium officials, and so they're being a lot more lenient this year as far as the deep end goes, and people standing up behind the goalposts.
I got to say, man, she did we all got to give her thanks. She did a service for the magnitude of like what she did is like, you see it on TV. Like that first week against the Patriots, like I heard y'all through my TV. So, man, I got to take the time out. Like we're all thinking too, man. I got to thank that girl. I got to thank Dolph Freaky that she did something about it. You know what I mean?
And shout out to Dolph Freaky. I believe she's the candidate for fan of the year for the Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken. And she deserves it, man. She's put a lot of work into building her fan club over there in Fort Myers, Naples area. Shout out to the Southwest Florida Dolphin Club. She's on the road, supporting the team, and at the home games, she's doing the good thing at Road 209 down at East 12 Tailgate, and it's a beautiful thing what she's doing. She's definitely fan of the year worthy.
Bro, it's huge, man. When the when the fans become the 12th man out there, bro, like, you know what I mean? That, I don't know. I think it bodes well for the team because it instills some kind of confidence for these players that, like, you get, like, it gives them extra energy. They feed off that stuff, man. I can't believe they've been doing this, like, having y'all sit in y'all's hands at games. I never realized that, but that's, like, one of the lamest things you could do, and you're trying to bring in money for your franchise. Like, why would you do that to your franchise or your fans? You know what I mean?
Before I let you go, Estefan, I think it's something also that's been blown out of proportion a little bit, but it definitely was addressed. And shout out to Dolph Freaky for leading that charge to get it changed.
Real quick, man. Overall, yesterday, like our defense, they were going to give some. I called that out. I was telling everybody last week that I knew that was going to happen. I knew, when I looked at their team and ours, I saw that they had a good defensive front between Calais Campbell, Michael Pierce, and Owe. I knew we had a tall task, and shout out to our offensive line because they actually gave Tua time to throw. And that big lane that they opened for Edmonds to have that 30-yard run was huge right there at the end of the game. So shout out to the offensive line for showing improvement and giving Tua time so that we could have Tua time. I know that a lot of people will probably be disappointed in the defense, but shout out to them because they shut them out in the first quarter, and they had they shut them out on the goal line, and they shut them down again in the fourth quarter on a 4-down play that turned the game around. They had to do that to at least give us an opportunity. But this game was all, I've been saying all week it was coming down to the quarterback, and this next week against the Bills, it's going to be the same thing. I don't know what you're hoping for in this next game, but I usually don't root for the Bills. But I kind of want them to win tonight because I want us going in both 2-0 into that game. I want it to be as big a game as possible. It's in Miami. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want them to have any injuries. I don't want no excuses. I want to see my team go out there and beat them heads up. No excuses, and put the league on notice.
All right, man. Estefan, I appreciate you, man. And it's Victory Monday. Thanks for coming up here today and giving us your takes. And I agree with you. And we'll see what happens tonight, man. Let me get Estefan off the show here. And Andrevis, what's going on, man? Say what you got to say. Tell me. Hey, you know what, Dre? Before you start, the mic is all yours. I got to take my dog outside. Go for it.
Oh, I've calmed down. I'm off the hill. I wanted to yell at people, but there's nobody to yell at. You're not making it fun today. There's nobody to yell at. But again, I will say, you know what? Screw it. I am gonna do some yelling because there's a few people in the chat trying to make this dang day, god dang day about freaking. I heard some god dang. I still won't just heard. Hey, listen, I have never. Y'all can go back at every clip, look at the clips. I have never hated on Justin Herbert. I've never been the Herbert hate guy. I've never been the guy to hate on any other quarterback to lift up my quarterback. But what I want you guys to think about is all those super big statistical games from Herbert where he's throwing for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. You know what happens? They lose those games. They have lost most of those games. Tua came out there and put the goddamn league on notice and won a come-from-behind victory. You know what Justin Herbert does in those games? He's usually front-running and loses. Matter of fact, he usually is ahead in those games and still finds a way to lose.
And Dre, you know what's different? Like, they didn't play for the field goal to tie the game. Tua's like, man, I'm looking for this tutty right now. They didn't even warm up Sanders. Listen.
Jason Sanders had the day off yesterday. We were down big, and we said, you know what, Jason Sanders, we think you're a top picker, but we don't need your services today. Just kick these extra points for us. We don't need nothing else from you. We got it. My guy Tua came out there, dropped his nuts on him, and said, "It's Tua time, baby." And Can we just talk about McDaniel? And listen, this offense looks way. Last week, again, the haters were saying, this is the same offense as last year. I can't get excited. And I told them that was bullshit last week. I told them it was bullshit last week because we didn't have a bunch of fucking 3 and outs. Yet, no, we didn't score a bunch of points.
Swear jar.
But first of all, I got like an $11 credit. Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay.
Last week, I'm like, listen, we weren't doing 3 and outs the whole game. We were driving down the field. We just weren't finishing drives. We work on that. We're going to be a good team. We didn't do that with Flo. I'm sorry to tell you fucking idiots. We never did that with Flo. We would have one good drive to open the game and maybe one good drive out of halftime. We never consistently went down the field with Flo. We did that. You say what, Cameron?
Keep preaching. Tell them.
The offense looks completely different, and goddamn it, and if you want to credit Tyreek and Waddle, I don't really give a fuck because they play for us. Listen, of course Tyreek's gonna make your quarterback better.
You're in the red.
So.
You're in the red. You've out.
No, keep preaching, Drake. Come on, I got you.
I hope Tyreek would make your quarterback look better. Any quarterback in the league is gonna look better with Tyreek. How is that a goddamn negative, you idiots? God. Jesus Christ. And then, these you know what, Steven? I don't care how over I go. Just give me my tab at the end. Do not tie me out. Don't say, oh, you're $5 over and kick me, or I'm not paying you nothing. How about that?
Happening,
anyway,
let's go. Bring it.
Any fucking way. These motherfuckers who said, just be happy with the win. We don't have to give Tua his flowers. Yes, the fuck you do, because last week you wouldn't be happy with a fucking win, and you wouldn't give him his flowers last week. When we won, you were mad at a win last week. It was so many of you fuckers mad at a win last week. You were upset. You were making hate spaces. And I'm like, we won the fucking game. What are we mad about? You could settle for mediocrity all you want. Okay, now we didn't settle for mediocrity. And now it's, oh, guys, it's just one game. Calm down. I need more. And why are you coming after the Tua haters? Just be happy. No, I am. The problem is I am happy, and I'm mad that you fuckers don't get happy with wins. You hate winning as long as it's Tua doing it. You fucking haters. You're haters. I don't care what you say. If you're not happy after a win, you're a fucking hater. Haters.
I mean, what more needs to be said? Let's just move on.
Oh my God.
That was fantastic.
Wow.
That was therapeutic.
That was very therapeutic. All right, let me bring on somebody who was. Go ahead, Pete. Go.
You see, this is the problem, Steven. I got kicked. I really didn't remember what I was really trying to bring up last time because of Rashad. And now Andrevius just sunk everything I had to say. He sunk it out my brain. I don't get it. Like, we want to be happy, but look, man, Steven, I got to be completely honest with you, man. Yes, I know we're excited, but let's not act like Tua is not Tua. He's still short. He's still going to struggle to see over the line for the
There
rest
we
of his
go,
life.
Pete.
Okay? This is the issue. Like, I truly believe Tua bought himself another year off one of the luckiest games of his career. And this is probably the worst thing that the Dolphins organization could have done.
Oh my
And if you ask
God,
me,
Pete.
Steven, I don't mean to bring people down, but I'm sorry Andrevis brought it out. Listen to me when I'm telling you closely, Steven. We have to trade Tua right now, this week, immediately. Okay? This guy bought himself.
Wait,
Listen,
did he just...
I can't.
Oh,
Pete.
he got
Come
timed
on.
out?
Pete's head must hurt. His head must hurt trying to come up with different ways to hate on Tua. Like,
I don't take it that way, Cameron. I think he's just having fun messing with people.
I hope so, because I love Pete.
I love Pete too.
And I think he's a comedic genius.
I know one thing, he's great for the show.
But I do want to point out, it seems like some people that was on the what we call the pro Tua side, I guess, before the game, they seem to be more upset after a win than the people who doubted Tua are at the win.
What?
Isn't that kind of weird?
All right, let me bring on.
They're not coming up here saying,
the
"Yeah,
next
we
guest.
won." They're coming up here like, you said." They're like freaking out, and they're not even enjoying the win. It's
Let
weird.
me bring on the next guest, my man Sharif.
It's just a little weird.
Good morning, Sharif, from the Bahamas.
From the Bahamas.
Good morning, Sharif.
2 games away, guys. Get my seat nice and warm for the show. Yes. But I gotta say this. First of all, good morning to you guys. What a beautiful win.
Morning, man.
But I asked you guys these questions a month and a half ago, and the transcripts are there. Will Boyer play 9 yards off too soft? In the second quarter, he moved the guys up 3 yards. So they were like 6 yards off, 0 blitz, and we still weren't able to lock on and glove guys and tackle them and bring them to the ground. Hence, X chasing and need him always in chase mode, right? So my thing is, in the third and the fourth quarter, you saw where X was pressed. In fact, when they tried to test X after making those adjustments, he nearly picked one off and went pick 6. But why didn't he do that in the first quarter? So my question goes again back a month and a half ago before the season. If Boyer does this shit, we now know that Alexander or Flo had control of a decent defense because you do not have Needham and X in chase mode. I've never seen X in chase. Since watching this team, I've never seen X in that chase mode where he's chasing, looking like a fool. And that's on Boyer. That's on Boyer. That's on Boyer. And guess what? I don't know if he's going to do it again, but guys, we've seen it. We have proof. Alexander never did that. And Flo would never have X in a chase mode position, chasing someone. Now he looks like an average corner. If Boyer continues to do this defense, we would look like an average team. Because when he made the adjustments, once again, mid-third quarter, fourth quarter, X could now drive on the ball. Needham could now drive or play their natural 0 blitz position. So to me, that adjustment was too freaking late, man. It was too late, Mr. Boyer. And I am ashamed to say that this is why I asked those questions before the season, Cam, Steven, Roach. That's why I asked. If we see this soft shit, will we now question if it was Alexander or Boyer? And here we are. Here we are.
I think Steven's trying to cheat me on the swear jar personally. He said I was in the negative after he said I had prepaid.
What's your take on it, guys? What's your take on the soft coverage by Boyer that we've never seen from Alexander or Flo?
All right, so let me say something. I don't think it's soft. I don't think there's soft coverage.
It was too soft in the.
I don't think it. Dude, we were playing like I'm not saying that the defense played great, but I will tell you in the fourth quarter they showed up. They showed up when they needed to. It's 60 minutes of football.
Okay, if you watch the film, right?
60 minutes of football.
I agree, but if you watch the film, in order to drive on the football after a receiver makes a catch out of 0 blitz, you have to be more closer than that to at least drive on the ball. What Boyer was doing was, okay, since I believe we may get burned by Bateman, let me go off 11 yards, which makes no sense because now you're in chase mode. It made no sense. Cam, do you agree?
Andrevius, go ahead. Andrevius said he wanted to respond to you, Sharif. Go ahead, Andrevius.
Did I say I wanted to respond to Sharif?
You did.
Boyer nearly gave the game away.
I guess not. You said let me up
And
there
I think
with Sharif.
Alexander or
I said that when Roach was still up here saying his foolishness. Roach pulled the old switcheroo. He did the old "I know you are, but what am I?" I called out that they was doing this weak ass shit last week, and he said, "Well, you're doing it now. I know you are, but what am I?" Nick, we are not 7. That doesn't work anymore.
Do you think, Sharif, about the defense? Do you think the defense was playing soft? Do you not?
No,
like
I just think we was getting beat.
Well, that's what I think.
Sometimes you just get beat out there.
So, Andrevius, in order to drive on the ball on a zero blitz, you have to play much closer in the first and second quarter.
I did think it was funny that they was playing so far off the corners. That was weird.
Because look,
that's a
like
Boyer,
Rashad Bateman
there,
and
Steven.
no
That's a
pushover
Boyer thing. That's not a Alexander or Flo thing. I've never seen X in chase mode like that. To me, that's a Boyer thing without Flo's help.
I think Boyer's going to be just fine. I think the Ravens just having a really explosive offense, and you're not giving them credit for it.
They have an MVP quarterback, bro.
Listen, they've got Bateman and Duvernay who are excellent wide receivers.
And don't forget, Mark Andrews is a good tight end. He's a good tight end.
Is the play calling. In order to drive on the ball and at least glove the guy to tackle him, you can't be that far off. In the fourth and third quarter, they made the adjustments, but it was too late.
No, it wasn't. We won the game.
They won the game.
What do you mean it was too late? We won the game.
It was meaning that 42 points, you've already allowed that. That's what. So what I'm basically saying is, I've never seen us allow this much points so far off.
Sharif,
coverage.
I gotta ban you. I'm sorry.
Well,
listen, if I won't let the other side be negative Nasties, I'm not gonna let you be a negative nasty.
We're gonna need Boyer to freaking call Flo.
All right, that's cool, Sharif. That's nice, but I just
gotta call Flo.
That's
this
cute.
shit
That's
playing
cute.
off far off corners.
Why
you
does
can't
why
do
is it
that
taking
shit
so long?
and then drive on the guy and tackle him when you're gonna be in chase mode. That shit will cause us to lose a playoff game.
See you, Sharif. And he's wrong.
You're wrong, Sharif. I'm sorry. You're wrong.
Dead wrong. The first half they played softer coverage. The second half they made their adjustments.
I just couldn't today. I couldn't.
All right, let me bring in my brother from another mother. I love this guy. Color Commentary. What's up, Color?
Oh, good morning, Stephen D.
How are you?
What's up, Color?
I am absolutely doing great. How you doing, Andrevius? How you doing, Cameron?
You seemed a little upset with me in the comment section. What's going on?
Well, I was, but and I was actually, that's why I came up to say it, because in the same moment you wanted me to just turn off Stephen D, and you made me want to turn off Stephen D and go running like off a cliff somewhere.
You were like, I'm out.
Then you had to come in, and then you had to go in and help Sharif pump the brakes about our defense, because that's actually what I wanted to come up to talk about, because that's been I want to correct the narrative right away going forward before we get to Wednesday. And I thank you for making sure everybody knows that maybe when an MVP quarterback balls out, your defense just can't do anything. But what I want to say to all those that want to keep crapping on our defense, okay, and all know I've been the most staunch supporter of our defense and where we're at. I still think we're a top 3 defense because of yesterday's performance.
And Color, we haven't even reached our full potential on defense.
That's right.
Doesn't that excite you and scare you at the same time? You're like,
that's
this
right.
Gonna be a scary
That's
defense
right.
if
Look,
they put it all together,
I
bro.
still say it is because of yesterday why our defense is a top 3 defense. And people might be like, Color, how can you even say that? Well, first of all, let's give credit where it's due. Okay. I've said it all off season that no matter how good your defense is, if your offense don't pay them off, they ain't going to help you at all in the fourth quarter.
You're right.
Okay. And that's what started to happen in the first half. Once again, plus you got the fact it's in their house. You got Lamar Jackson with a perfect quarterback at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And yet our defense still kept us in the ball game. Okay.
All day.
Yeah, our offense did what it did, but the fact that they still had enough time and enough slim opportunity was because of our defense.
I agree with that in the second half.
What was the point spread yesterday, guys? 4 points? Well,
3.5,
we stopped them
yeah.
on 4th and inches in the first quarter. That's the game right there in the first
Color,
quarter.
they made the adjustments, and you're correct. They made the adjustments at halftime, and they came out in the third quarter. In the first 3 drives for the Ravens, there were 3 and out. And
I would have been shocked if our team didn't give up some points yesterday to that team in their house.
I agree.
Look, there's just certain parts of your evaluation that you have to put on hold when you're talking about rolling into Baltimore. It just is what it is.
They're
Can't look at certain things in an away game because everything goes haywire in an away game.
Color, they are a good football team.
And absolutely, and that's another
really
thing.
Good.
I refuse to let you all, not you all, but people in general. I refuse to let you diminish what Tua did yesterday by continuing to this narrative that Lamar Jackson ain't a passing quarterback.
Lamar is.
The man had 158 passer rating at halftime. And he put up an 80-yard touchdown run without even being touched.
I know.
Listen.
Now, all
At
that being said, hold on real quick, Andreas. All that being said, Tua overcame every bit of that.
Yep. Sure.
And that's the first time I've ever seen him do that.
And outplayed him. And I'm not saying that Tua is better than Lamar. I'm just saying he outplayed him yesterday.
And make no mistake. Okay, I said I'm not a man of faith. Well, I have something now new I can believe in. I can believe that Tua can do what he did yesterday because he just demonstrated that he can. Okay, this Sunday, he has a chance to capture my faith. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not backpedaling. I ain't apologizing for nothing I said this offseason. Everything I've said up to this point was proven to be correct yesterday by Tua himself.
Right.
And I thank him for that.
I've been preaching to the top
because
of my lungs.
Guess what happens on
This is a
Sunday.
40-point. This team can put up 40 points per game.
Guess what happens on this Sunday? Okay, I'm not predicting this is what will happen, but what I'm saying is if this were to happen, if we're 17 points down at halftime, you think we're worried?
Nope.
Why?
I mean, worried, but
why? Why? I mean, of course we're worried, but why? Why are we not like?
We feel like this offense can do what it takes to get back in the game.
Tua just demonstrated that he can put up 6 touchdowns in one half, 4 touchdowns in one quarter.
And
regardless of who he had doing it, okay, so take Tyreek off the field. He still has 4 touchdowns.
Let me throw this out there. I hope that we don't get down that big in the first half. But with that being said, I also think that this team has improved in the first 2 games. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely. And again,
so if that's
I still haven't decided just what type of team the Patriots are yet either, guys. Okay,
they did beat Pittsburgh. I was surprised at that.
You know, there is something to be said about it was a divisional opponent. It's still a Bill Belichick defense who's always going to get his guys right. And to Andrevius's point that I made several times last week, for the first time in a very long time and multiple coaching staffs, did we command a football game? Let
me say something.
Without even
if
being
Pittsburgh,
down. Like we commanded that game from the moment the kickoff happened to the time the clock hit 0, and we haven't done that in years.
Hold up,
that is a marked difference.
So I agree with you, and you made me think of something real quick. If New England beat Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh won Week 1, right? Pittsburgh, I don't know if Pittsburgh's as bad as we thought they might have been, not knowing what their quarterback situation was between Kenny Pickett and Mitchell Trubisky. But what I will also say, if we beat Buffalo on Sunday, I mean, that's got to give you a feeling that we can be an elite team.
Why not?
Team, an elite team.
Well, why not?
It's got to give you that feeling. Like the teams that we beat, I want them to win games because then it proves more
and I'm going to say
we're beating good teams. We're not beating pushovers.
Well, this is why I think what some on the staunch Tua side, I won't call them Tua-neers if you all really feel that's an insult. That's fine, okay. But y'all know who I'm talking about. And we've been watching it all morning. I watched it. I took some of it last night. This idea that, anything is different, in my opinion, about what I've already said and what I've already saw. Okay? Because here's what they're trying to do. And maybe I'll help everybody understand this way how it feels to be me right now. Okay? Somebody is handing me a batch of soup, right, that tastes really good. And now they're trying to say, because that soup tastes good, that the bad batch we got in rotting away in the refrigerator now tastes good because that new batch tastes good. It don't work that way, people. I'm sorry to tell you, it don't work that way. You all might have had a belief and an idea and faith that we weren't seeing something that we were gonna see. That's fair, and y'all were right. I'll give you your credit for that. Okay, but dang well, y'all would have used somebody else's money to make those bets, and you know it. Because the soup that we had for the past 2 years doesn't taste better just because the soup we saw yesterday tastes good.
All right.
Now we need to keep making that new batch of soup. We need to put that thing in the fridge, put it in the freezer, keep it ready for next week because, when we talk about what do we need to see next, we need to see it be repeated. Well, guess who so happens to have a chance to do that this Sunday? The Bus against the Buffalo Bills.
And that's why I got Panera Bread, man. Always got good soup.
Level 2 noob said, who's making this much soup?
I know, right?
Panera Bread. Or wait,
no, but you get what I'm saying, though.
Wawa.
Like, everybody's expecting us to believe that the soup from the last batch tastes good all of a sudden because this soup does.
Mikko Villa timed you out. I love you, bro. Just know I love you, and I appreciate you coming on. And
the voice.
Sorry, Mikko Villa timed you out.
Caller, sorry.
He gone.
All right, let's go to the next person. Sharif, I know you were timed out earlier. I'm going to bring you back on in a few. Let me just get a couple of these people in who've been waiting patiently in the back here. I like what somebody said. No soup for you, Color. No soup for you. I like the Seinfeld reference. That's good. That's a good one. All right, let me bring on Dolphin Don. Dolphin Don.
Wow. Hey, cool. What's going on, everybody?
What's up, man? Sorry for keeping you in the back, man. I apologize.
Bro, that's quite all right. Hey, I just want to say, hey, man, I'm happy for Tua. I'm happy for the Dolphins right now. Dude, that was so cathartic. And if anybody was in the the Fins tailgate yesterday,
Fins tailgate show, I heard I obviously I was at the game. I didn't listen, but they put on one heck of a stream, man. So shout out to the Fins tailgate people. You guys been doing your thing.
Yeah, well, it was good. And and even though in the darkest moment, they're marching down the field. We made that stand, at the goal line. I was still saying, hey, this is still doable, which pretty much says, hey, I believe in Tua a little bit. But but you guys know I got receipts out there somewhere. Hey, I've been a Tua hater. I've been a Tua-neer. I've been back and forth. I'm probably the OG flip-flopper. So, but anyway, the reason I got off him again was, I was like, man, is it going to ever happen? And then he did it. I'm a Tua-neer today because he did what I was asking for. He was the reason we won, and he displayed leadership on the field. So, that's going out there. And all the Tua-neers out there, if you want to be called a Tua-neer, that's cool. If you don't, hey, I get it, homie. But go ahead, be in your feels today. Put my picture up on a dartboard if you gotta. Just go ahead, do what you got to do, but get it out of your system before the Buffalo game. I don't owe you an apology. I don't. So, and I don't know about the game, what the name of the game should be called, but I heard Tua's got a new nickname. They're calling him the Sweet Chariot because that brother's swinging low.
Chariot. He's swinging low to the flow.
That's right.
I love it, man.
So, yeah. So, and hey, as far as Tua-neer goes, we don't like Tua hater either because none of us ain't got Tua's picture up on our dartboards either. Call us the mediocre haters.
Nah, it's
yeah.
Hey, sorry, man. Don. Remember we called you Dolphin Dan for a while.
Yeah, it goes together. It actually works better, man.
I know, but you're Dolphin Don. Dolphin Don, I love you, man. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. And I want to see you at a game, man.
Dude, me too. I've never been to the 305, man.
Where are you at?
I'm in North Carolina, man, Raleigh.
Dude, are you in the Triangle Fans Club? Triangle Fins Fan Club?
I am.
Dude, we had your people out there, man. We hosted some of the people at the Baltimore trip, man. You should have came up with them.
I wish I could have, brother, but I had to work.
Hey, man, look, I want to see you at a game this year. So you let me know, and we'll try to make that happen.
You got it, man. You got it.
All right. I love you, brother. Be good, man.
Love you back. Fins up.
Fins up. All right, Miami Sports Music's #1 Miami Fan Morning Show. It's Victory Monday. I'm trying to get to all these people in the back room here. Let me bring in Snapper Dundee. What's up? Is Irving? Irving, good morning, Irving.
What's good, Stephen D? Let me ask you all three. What's going on? What's good? I'm just gonna ask you all three on the panel right now. Are you entertained?
Oh, big time.
Of course.
I had never been more entertained than when I was in the fourth quarter.
Bro, Tua turned back the clock like he was in Tuscaloosa. Like he was going up against Louisiana and going up against Auburn and Ole Miss. Man, he looked great. Yesterday's performance was very inspiring. And he made a little bit of history yesterday. I think he joined Patrick Mahomes as the youngest player in NFL history.
Patty Mahomes.
To have more than 450 passing yards and 6 touchdowns. There's only 2 guys that have ever done that in NFL history. And of course, joined our own legends Bob Greasy and Dan Marino to throw for 6 touchdowns. Danny Marino. So, and it was against the Jets. I think it was a loss against the Jets in 1986 that Dan Marino threw for 6 touchdowns. And I think it was Bob Greasy threw for 6 touchdowns in a win versus Washington in 1977. So that's a very elite company. This was a coming out party for the young man. This is what we expected of him. This is why we selected him number 5 overall. This is the game that we've been waiting for.
Emmanuel Akko said Tua passed 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Tua outscored Baltimore 28-3 in the fourth quarter to win. He put that there to be specific. Tua had 6 touchdowns, tying a franchise record. Tua leads league in passing yards. If Justin Herbert did this, we would put him in the Hall of Fame today.
Facts.
Straight facts, homie.
Facts.
Straight facts.
So, yeah, man. And this is actually the first time that we beat Baltimore in Baltimore since 1997. So, and that was before Tua was born.
You want Lamar Jackson. Now you want the love on Tua. But guess what? This still kicks Stephen off nuts.
That's crazy. Hey, Irv, real quick.
Yeah.
You were throwing out some stats. Waddle and Hill, the first wide receiver duo in NFL history with 2 touchdowns and 170 yards receiving in the same game.
Yep.
History.
Yep. Since 1950, I heard that was the first wide receiver duo to do that since 1950, and that was the Dolphins' best since Duper and Clayton. So that's some elite company. It was a historic game yesterday. I think that was the best game I've ever seen. As far as Tua, I think this is his most complete game that he's played since since the Arizona game. Probably his best statistical game since Atlanta. But man, I've been a strong critic of his. I've critiqued him because I know he was capable of what he's put out in his first 2 years in the NFL. But I've always had faith in him, in some way or another. If there were any upgrades that came up, to the surface, of course we would make them because they're just better quarterbacks. No, nothing against Tua, but if Tua continues to put out this type of output consistently, we got our franchise quarterback, But like I said, this is just, like others have said, this is the first game. This is the second game of the season. I'm sorry. We still got a lot of work ahead of us. We still got Buffalo. But we're enjoying this one today. I'm really happy. I'm really happy for Tua. I'm really happy for our fan base. I'm not gonna point out haters and I'm not gonna say
point them out.
they need to eat crow. And no, this is a win for all of us. We feel good. This is what we expected to do. We selected this guy, fifth overall for this moment, dude. And he needs to put.
Yeah,
he
it
needs
was
to
a
do
great
this
moment,
consistently,
Irvin.
bro.
You asked the question I didn't get to answer, which those guys did, which is awesome. But now let me ask you three guys up here. After this miraculous, real quick, after this game that we just witnessed from Tua, which was nobody can dog this guy. Everybody loves Tua right now, even myself. But let me ask you, should we extend him? Give him a huge contract now? He earned it, right? Before it's too late.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. Are you telling me 6 touchdown Tua is not even in question marks to getting a long contract?
Hi, Pete.
Hey, making a lot of money off Pete.
Hey,
but go ahead. Yeah.
I think you're right. Like, it's still, it's one game. It's one great game to build off of. Let's see it, happen throughout the season, And you're right. That's what he was brought in for, and this is his third year. And it's his, fifth or sixth offensive coordinator and his second head coach. Like, you can see what this team envisioned when they drafted Tua, and now you're seeing it. And let's see it. Let's see it build upon that yesterday's performance. Let's see it progress into, this team that could be elite. Let's see it. Let's see it continue.
Right.
Man, is Pete gonna ban him again?
I don't know. But I got to give a lot of credit to our defense as well. I think we without our defense, we don't win that game because they only limited the Ravens offense to 10 points the whole second half and held them I think only 3 points in the fourth. So
hey, Irv, man, I appreciate you, man. But I'm gonna let some of these other guys get up here. It's been waiting. Manny's been waiting. And I appreciate everything you bring to the show, bro.
Thank you for your time, bro. Thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you having me on here. All right, buddy. Color.
Hilarious, man. He wasn't lying. He's gonna get banned every time somebody takes Pete out.
We only got like 15 minutes left, so he might not even make it back.
Exactly. Wow. And I wanted to get Manny up here, man, but he's been waiting patiently in the back. What's up, Manny?
Hey, what's up? How's it going, guys?
Good.
So I there's a lot of things. I mean, are we just celebrating up here? No negativity?
I mean, if you want to,
you bring whatever you want to bring, man.
Today, you can try. But
so I got a couple of things I want to bring up too. So this is what a lot of us wanted out of Tua. This is not what I want out of our team. I know it was a good team win, but man, I don't like having to score 42 points to win a game. Scoring 42 points is great. I love 42 points, but not if that's what's needed to win. I don't like getting scored on so many times. That does not feel good.
Yeah,
all right. Now on the offensive side, right? There's some things, a lot of things that we still need to clean up because it was sloppy. We got lucky that we blew a couple coverages and stuff like that. But man, we gotta step it up big time. I seen too many unguarded rushers going straight to Tua without not even one man, not even putting a hand out to get him, just unguarded straight to him. That's not
to his credit, Manny. To his credit, though, he was getting the hell out of there yesterday. You know what I mean? Like early and often.
Yeah, but man, that's not good.
And he was
for my
rolling
blood
to the
pressure.
proper side where he had receivers to throw to. You know,
yeah,
that's a big difference.
So another thing that I saw that I feel like our receivers need to clean up, right? So I wanna touch on the interceptions that I saw because I kind of looked back. I know it's not all 22, but from what I saw, Tyreek Hill, the first interception, he needs to attack that ball better and not just sit patiently in a tight guarded window. He needs to attack that ball. All right, so you want to people. It's Tua's interception.
Probably didn't expect to be targeted since he had 3 men around him, but we'll give him that. Okay,
you're the $100 million man. You better be expected to get that ball.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And then the other interception, it looked like Waddle also wasn't expecting to get the ball because he slowed down. He looked to the left, out to the wrong side of the field, right? And then when he realized the ball was coming, it looked like he didn't even put effort to run towards that ball.
Right.
You know
In fairness to Waddle, though, at that point of the game, Manny, he was literally responsible for the only points we had at the time. So it was hard to really critique anything he was doing. You know what I mean?
No.
I mean, we can critique. No, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm saying, good, we can look at it on Monday morning. But in the moment of the game, it was hard for us to see a lot of that because who is going to look at that when Waddle's literally the only reason we had 7 points.
Yeah, I'm with you with that, but just it shines harder when you're one of your only mistakes. I wouldn't say it's his only mistake, but one of your only mistakes resulted.
But see, what you're doing right now, Manny, is all we did last week.
Yeah,
we were happy with the win. People claiming we weren't happy with the win because we were doing exactly what you're doing right now is not fair.
Well, I'm actually, I mean, the reason why I'm not getting attacked probably is because I'm trying to defend Tua's 2 interceptions. So that's probably why, but it's not, I'm not.
It's because you got the right, it's because you got the right symbol on your chest, bro. Let's be honest. You got your Tua fix. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. And again,
and let's just call that what it is. You know what I mean? So we can move on from it. You know what I mean? It's no big deal.
But yeah,
the longer people deny that that's the way it is, the more big deal it becomes over time.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you do. I don't really get on.
But I like what you're doing right now. Is you're saying we got Buffalo to face. Sure, I mean, we did it yesterday, but if we didn't do it in the first half by any stretch of the imagination.
My predictions, my overall predictions for the Dolphins was 12-5. One of the losses being against Baltimore. So now my prediction has to be 13 and what, 4?
Now you're right up with me. You're right up with me now, bro.
You know, and I mean, I feel like a lot of eyes are going to be on this Buffalo game, but man, I think
it's funny how I get called such a hater, but I'm on the record 13-4. Where were we going to get that from? Bad quarterback play?
Yeah.
So
no, I'm with you, but I'm real nervous about. I mean, I'm not so nervous about Buffalo because again, I penciled it in already as a loss. But man, there's just going to be a lot of backlash if and when we lose this game.
Especially if we're losing for the same deficiencies that we saw in the first half this week. You know what I mean? And that's all we've been saying, Manny, because we saw those deficiencies in week 1, and that's why we were concerned that it was looking the same as last year. You see what I'm saying?
Does this mean he wants
that brought up the point about last year, you know?
Is this a call for Tua to wear number 13? Is that what this is?
No, don't even go there, bro.
I ain't going there. Look.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Roach. He's the number 1 quarterback in the league in pass yardage right now. It says right on his jersey, number 1, bro.
I hear you.
No, I'm just trying to. I wanted to know if he's like, because I know there's some people. There's a petition out there to get him the number 13 unlocked on change.org next to my petition I made to get him benched.
Why? So he can't be himself? So he has to live up to that? Come on. We don't want to do that to him. Come on.
Because I know the show is like 10 minutes left.
How about we get a second number retired instead of one that already is?
I forgot about my petition, Steven.
I didn't believe we were going to win that game. There was a point in like halftime. I really did not like as we was going when we scored that when they scored that field goal on us at the end. I did not think we were going to be able.
Can anyone hear me?
Like you said, the history goes to show we don't get those points.
I just got back. Right. Sorry.
And man, another thing is that big run by Chase Edmonds was everything.
Oh my God.
As soon as that happened, I knew we had it. I knew we could do it.
My pants a little bit.
Because that was a key. That was a key to really deflating their defense. I mean, when that happened, I thought, I'm not going to say it, publicly, but in the back of my mind, when that happened, that was the indicator to me that we really had a decent chance to do what we did.
I got like 5 people in the back room here.
Yeah, Stephen D, I knew you did, and I wanted to say one more thing.
And I wanted to say something too.
But I forgot. So go ahead, man. Have
Color,
a good
I
one.
love you, man. I'll see you, man. Guys, go watch Color commentary on his own channel as well as the Fins Tailgate. Shout out to Color. I appreciate it, brother.
I got it real quick. Remember what I predicted on my last show before the game?
Yeah.
I said that Baltimore would not win this game in a close game if it was close. I said there was 3 possible scenarios that could happen. Either Baltimore blows us out, we blow them out, or we win in a close game. That's what my prediction was.
I was there, Color.
Right. Now, if you look at the way the game happened yesterday, in one game, all 3 of those happened.
You were right all 3 times.
They blew us out in the first half. We blew them out in the second half, and we won in a close game. I'll end you all with that. You can go ahead and give me seer status now, Stephen D, because I'm telling you all, ladies and gentlemen, the harvest is going to be plenty. Fins up, guys.
Hey, I found it.
Sharif,
I found it.
One more thing. Let Sharif go real quick, and then I'm going to bring on Pete and a few other people.
So I went on my rant because that was Even though I appreciate what happened on the offense, after watching the film and seeing like what we do on defense in 2019, 2020, 2021, we're able to drive to the ball if they want to look at the first read off the blitz, because there's always a blitz read. And what we're able to do as corners is drive on that and put them to the ground, either by a tackle or even jump the pass route. To me, Boyer took too long to make that adjustment. And that begs the question a month and a half ago, is that floor Alexander controlling? Please, Boyer, just do better. Guys, fins up. Because if we play a good defensive game and a good offensive game, nobody can beat us. And Boyer has to know that. So ask Flo for help, Boyer, if you need it. Only kidding.
But Steven, what I found is I went to go close my.
Hi, Sharif. I love you, brother. Thank you, man. Be good, bro.
I went to go close my change.org petition, and it said I found one for Tua, and it says the unretire 13, and listen to the reasons why. End up with two of the best QBs to ever wear the jersey. Tua would be honoring Dan Marino. Tua looks too good as a 13, which I take as a bigger guy. Wearing a jersey with a little skinny number 1 in the middle leaves a lot of space on the sides of material that sticks out. So I like double-digit number jerseys for that reason. And the throwback number 13 would be the most iconic jersey ever.
It would be.
And they're basically
petitioning.
But I like QB1. They're petitioning it to be like 44 for Syracuse, like the Jim Brown number for running back. Like, so if once a running back at Syracuse gets established, they give him the number 44, and he has an amazing career, goes to the NFL, does great things. So it would become a historical number if that happened.
If that happened, which it never will. But I like the petition from somebody on that website. Hey. All right, Pete. Floor is yours, Pete. And then I got David, Franzi, and Todd in the back. And we're going to end the show with those three guys. Pete, floor is yours.
Fellas, it was a great win. But I'm still a Tua hater. To me, he got lucky. He went against a preseason defense.
Bandwagon on Friday.
No, I didn't say.
Which one is it?
Well, that was to spread kindness Friday. I'm just saying.
This is flip-flopper, Pete.
I'm just saying. Tua didn't grow 3 inches. Like, this is the issue with these guys. Like, I want all of you guys to be happy, of course, so I'm not going to, say that. But, Sharif, let me tell you, if you Tuaneers out here want Tua to be the same Tua as yesterday, then I tell you, forget defense. Teams are going to score points on this defense. We don't have the coordinator back there that knows what he's doing, and the offensive coach doesn't know either. So teams are going to score points. Tua's going to have to perform. He's going to have to come out and play like he did yesterday.
Cameron, tell him, Cameron.
Pete, I know. Pete, I love you, brother. I know it's hard for you to deflect some of this Tua hate onto a different portion of the team, but come on, man.
Let's be honest, Cam.
Boyer,
the kid got lucky.
Listen, lucky. Boyer made the adjustments, man. That defense played really well in the second half.
No, what I'm talking about is Tua. Tua got lucky yesterday. He played against a preseason defense. Come on.
What?
This is what he was supposed to do.
Pete, man, I know it's lunchtime, man. Maybe
his sugar is low.
Pete, eat a Snickers. You get a little.
I'm trying to push
haterish when you're hungry.
I'm trying to push it to the edge because I'm starting to see too many people that were flip-flopping just last week. They're back on it. People that were flip-flopping off Tua, now they feel confident over one fourth quarter lucky game. Do you got nose? Vaughn, hold on. This is my floor, Vaughn. This is not Vaughn's floor. Okay? This is not Vaughn's floor right now. This is my floor. So, Steven, hold on. Hold on.
We can't have nice things. We can't. Why are we debating? Why are we talking about the defense?
Because just a week ago, nobody cares about the defense. Just a week ago, people were jumping off Tua. And nobody here wants to agree. Vaughn, hold on. They can't hear two people.
They can't hear halftime. They can't hear jumping off of Tua too, by the way.
I just want to be happy. Let us be happy. Let me be happy.
Okay, then get off the stream and be happy. Not when Pete's on, because I honestly feel nobody's going to jump on my train right now. Wait, Vaughn. I don't think nobody's willing to jump on this train right now. Trade Tua. This is the petition we need to run, Roach. Now is the time to trade Tua.
Why are you asking him, Roach?
He wants me to
because
make a
he
petition.
ran. Yes, I need it right now because what you guys not realizing, Tua will never replicate what he did yesterday ever in
How
his
you know
career.
that? How do you
Never
know
in
that?
his
Stop
entire
saying
career.
never.
First of all, so Nick Foles threw 7 touchdown passes. Is that guy a Hall of Famer? People get lucky in the NFL, bro.
But Petey won a Super Bowl.
People get
I'll
lucky
take
in the NFL, and he's nothing, He's a
Who
backup, so
cares? He
people
won a
get
Super
lucky.
Bowl.
So now we need to trade Tua. Dallas,
Tua gets in a Super
49ers,
Bowl and becomes
Mitchell
absolutely
Trubisky did it
trash
too.
and becomes
Mitchell
Nick Foles
Trubisky,
afterwards, I'm
quarterbacks get
satisfied.
lucky. Okay, the Ravens defense played greedy. They wanted everything short. Listen to what I'm telling you. When Marcus Williams got those 2
I'm
interceptions
listening.
early on,
Cameron,
listen,
you were
when
right. You're
Marcus
right,
Williams,
Cameron.
hold on. When
Cameron, I'm
Marcus
sorry to say
Williams
it, but
got
you're
those
right.
2 interceptions early on,
No
right?
matter what, we
The
can't be
rest of
happy.
the Ravens defense felt like they can get it, so they all were greedy. They wanted to get Tua
You're
out
right,
of the
Cameron.
league yesterday, and they were too greedy, and Tua ate them up. That's what happens when you're greedy. A short quarterback like Tua would just take chances on an aggressive defense and eat you up. Tua got lucky, and
Hey,
we should
Pete.
trade this guy.
Is $10 band still there?
Pete, 2 throws in yesterday's game, 3 throws that not many quarterbacks in the NFL make. Is that
He
touchdown to
had
Gesicki?
throws that we wanted to see. We wanted to see all those throws that he made. He took deep shots. He was improving. All those are things that we asked for him, and all we asked is for consistency.
Bro, it only took him
That's why
30 games to have this.
So, Pete, you're not happy?
Everybody's still asking for more. That's why I said I still want more. But at the same
Hi,
time, give him the
I
roast.
knew it. He said I knew it.
This is why we can't have
Hey,
nice
if
things.
I get kicked out by Pete, somebody bring me back so I can end the show.
This is why we can't have nice things. Guys, just be happy. You see it, Stephen, the son of Tua, shining again. Yes.
I'm just bringing these 3 guys on to end the show. Todd, Franzi, David.
Yes.
You talked about Tua enough. Now talk about this year's key addition, the Book of Tua, verse 3. I love it, Franzi.
I want Franzi to teach us a chant we could do in German at the stadium.
Stephen, just
What?
my final take. We saw one thing that we didn't see for the past 2 years, and we begged for this, right? And that is in-game adjustments. We adjusted at halftime, and I loved it. And we made it happen. So, yeah.
Sunday, cuz Von Joe on the street live.
Von Joe at Target.
All right, man. Love you, brother. Be good.
Peace out.
All right.
Hey, Steven, you got my text, right? What a game.
What a game, man.
I texted you yesterday. I was like, I know you had fun. Man,
Dude, I have so many unread texts from this.
Hey, you know what? The thing I see that I noticed the most was something that was brought up last night on the stream. Tua's eyes at the end of the game. He was literally locked in. It's like that was his wake up moment. And honestly, I don't think there's a quarterback out there that I'd be worried about him if we had to get into a shootout. I don't think there's a quarterback out there I'd worry about. Definitely not Josh Allen. He can hang with Josh Allen.
Yeah, man. I'm stoked.
And what a day from I turned 47 today, my birthday, and I get to have Victory Monday with Tua coming out and performing the way he did. So yeah, what a day.
All right, Todd, I appreciate you coming on, brother. Sorry I couldn't have you.
Hey,
on
y'all
longer,
take
brother.
care.
Be easy, man. All right, Franzi from
How do we say Victory Monday,
How do you
Franzi?
say Victory Monday in Germany, Franz?
Sieg Montag? I don't know.
Sieg Montag.
We'll take it.
Zeke.
Zeke.
Zeke Montag.
Dude, so did you watch the game live?
Yeah, of course I was.
What time in the morning? What time was it in Germany when you were watching?
7 p.m. it started. So
Okay, all right, so it wasn't bad for you. It wasn't bad for you.
Yeah, the primetime games are bad.
The primetime games are like 1 or 3 a.m., right?
They start at 2:15 a.m.
In the morning?
Yeah.
All right, so the Cincinnati Bengals game is going to be rough for you.
Yeah,
And the Pittsburgh Steelers game will be rough for you.
it happens.
What did you think of the game yesterday, man?
I hate it and I love it. So after it was over, I had the same feeling like after the Miami Miracle. I was sitting on my couch, goosebumps. I just arrived from like whole game train drive, and I just arrived at home, went to the toilet. During I take a shit, during I took a shit, Waddle made the final touchdown, and I came out of the toilet waddling to the kitchen where my girlfriend was.
You Germans have no filter. None.
I love it. I want to know how it ended now.
How did it end?
I'm so sorry. Yeah, it ended with a win, and
He said he came out of the bathroom waddling.
Hey, so what you're telling us is that you need to spend the entire fourth quarter of the rest of the season
Of every game on the toilet.
In the shitter.
Yes. That's what you're saying.
maybe I'll install a screen in there.
Oh man, I love it.
But let's talk about our key additions this offseason. You all know who it is, right?
Tyreek Hill.
No, Alec Ingold.
Ooh.
Tell us why.
Last two games is like one of the most names you heard is Alec Ingold.
Steven, check private chat.
In first down on the ground, he is making a first down through the air, or he is making key blocks to let our team make big plays. So we all knew Mike McDaniel is playing an offense where Kyle Juszczyk was very important, and I didn't knew if Alec Ingold could play that role like Kyle Juszczyk, but the last two games have proven he will, and he will be a very key piece in this playoff season.
Dude, I Cameron, I mean, he's not wrong, right? Alec Ingold's been awesome, right?
I mean, he was an all-pro, and they identified the need for him. Obviously, McDaniel needed that fullback in the schemes he ran in San Francisco, and Ingold was that man. And my God, you were spot on right.
Been big. All right, man. I love having you on, man. I'm so excited.
The key addition because our right receiving room would be great even without him.
You're right. Hey, tell the people about the Dolphin fan club in Germany.
Yeah, so it started in 26. We hadn't a Facebook group of German Dolphans, so a friend started one, wrote in comments at German media when our post about the Dolphins, yeah, you want to join our group? I was one of the first 10, and yeah, so...
You guys are not. How many do you guys have in your group now?
It's over 1,200.
Love it, man. 10 people to 1,200.
We're taking over Germany, man.
Dolphins are taking over Germany. I love it, man.
German NFL fan clubs.
I love it. I love it, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears went into it. This is our third flag.
Yep.
You got
I got one.
Version. Steven, yeah, you got the second version.
Yep.
This is our newest, like 1 or 2 months old.
I love it.
And yeah.
Hey, I know tickets are like stupid expensive, but like, are you gonna try to at least like be in the area for the game, the NFL game there this year?
Not this year.
No, okay. Tickets were stupid expensive, like stupid expensive. Like, I heard like 10,000 American dollars a seat for like nosebleed. Like stupid numbers for the game in Germany this year.
But you mean the German game, or?
Yeah, you guys have an NFL game this year. I forget who's playing over there. Who?
It's Bucks and Seahawks.
Oh, Tampa
So,
Bay and Seattle. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be-
I don't care about these teams. And
He said, "I don't care about these teams. When the Dolphins come, I'll come."
So
I love it.
on the waiting list to buy tickets were over 3 million people.
3 million people to buy tickets for this one
NFL
game.
hype in Germany is real.
Hey man, y'all are hard fans. I love it, man. All right, brother. I love you, man. Thank you for being on this morning.
I have one little thing. So on Sunday, I will play in the German 9v9 flag football championship final.
Oh, that's right. You're on the German national flag football team, aren't you?
No, not on the national team, but I'm in the national league, and we're in the final. It's at home. There will be a live stream on the internet. I don't know if you can see it in America, but it will start.
Can you
in the
are
morning,
you
Miami time?
9:00 in the morning?
Sorry.
9:00 in the morning?
Yeah.
All right. Can you share the link with me? Can you send me the link and I'll tweet it out?
As soon as I got the link, I will send you that.
All right, yeah. Send me the link. We'll support everybody in the chat and watches the show. We'll support it, man. Get that W, my guy. Go get that championship.
Of course we will.
I love it, man. I love it. Be good, man.
See you. Have a nice day.
You too. I love it, man. Dolph fans all over the world. All right, David. What's up, David?
It's a little loud. I'm in my RV right now, so it's going to be a little. It's pouring out where I'm at. So,
all right, man. Go ahead.
I was made fun of. I was called a casual. I was called all these names because I believe Tua can make those throws. And now I'm not going to tell anybody nothing. All I can say is that let's go Dolphins, and we're going to win next week. That's it. That's all we need to know.
Hey, when you're right, David, you're right. You tell him. You can tell him.
I don't need to.
David.
I don't need to say nothing. I don't need to say nothing. Everybody knows who they are. I was called. My life was threatened. All kind of stuff because I believed in Tua.
Hey, Tua's.
I didn't know about that last part.
You're Roach. You were on there when that hateful guy talking about I'll make the 6 o'clock news. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I called a casual from him. I was all this kind of stuff. He said, "Don't bring up my name." Whatever. Am I a casual now because I was right that he could make the throws? And you said I was a casual?
Say
Come
6
on, man.
touchdowns, David. Say 6 touchdowns.
I remember that, man.
I don't need to say nothing. He know who he is. I don't need to say nothing.
David.
That's
man.
all.
I'm sorry I left you in the back room, man. I was trying.
No, I had to work, bro. I'm up in Daytona. I can't do nothing. I'm working. I have a high dusting for Rule 21 in Daytona, so I'm up here until next week.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, man. I appreciate you coming on. I love you, brother. Be good, man.
Yeah. Take care.
All right,
Okay,
man.
bud.
Bye.
Later.
David.
What a day. What a day.
Hey, and today's even a bigger day if you're a Pat McAfee fan.
Why?
Well, he's in his new studio today.
Oh, is he?
He bought a church, like a whole compound, and they've been fixing it up for over a year.
He's big, man. He's doing big things.
Did you see him on college football Saturday?
Dude, I watched entire College Game Day this weekend in the hotel. It was awesome. He's awesome on College Game Day.
Yeah,
and look, Lee Corso's the guy, but man, he is rough, man. I love him.
Well, listen, Lee Corso is in. I went to school in Indiana. Lee Corso coached Indiana football years ago. Like the guy is up there, and the fact that he's still on TV.
ESPN's not going to tell him until he's right. Like he's going to go on his own terms. He's, but I was like, "Where's Lee Corso?" I didn't realize he only did one segment. Now he just calls the games.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, it's too much for him, right?
Yeah.
And so they do Lee's head thing.
I know he's such a good guy. I do like him though.
He's awesome.
All right, man. Final thoughts of the day from you two gentlemen.
Tua's great. Go on Twitter. There's a petition, or not a petition. There's a vote for Air Player of the Week
poll.
Yeah, from the actual NFL Twitter page. I retweeted it. Steven, I think you retweeted it. So
I voted.
Yeah. Go in there and vote for Tua.
Level 2 dude tweeted you, put your face, Roach, on a Playboy. It's pretty funny. I think it's in good jest and good fun, but you got to see it on
I like
Twitter.
New. Me and him, we're
All right.
I
Well,
haven't
look.
seen it yet, but
Should I put it on? Do you want me to
Yeah, put it on.
All right, I'll post it. It's Level 2 noob is definitely.
Did he change the words at all?
He says, "Yo, Stephen D. Roach has been holding out on us, clock blockers."
Oh my God!
Look at
Liam Neeson interview. Yeah,
Can you pass the Playmate test?
Can you pass the?
Chris O'Donnell. That's Robin, bro.
Oh,
he played
my
Robin.
God, Roach, the new hot Baywatch babe.
It's fantastic.
Oh my God. All right, before I let Cameron do his final thought, want to remind you guys, hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Donate to the channel. Hey, you know what? Nobody did this today. I appreciate every donation, but let's get at least one $42 donation. 42 points today. Somebody donate $42 to the show for the 42 points. $1 a point. Let's go. Come on. One big $42 donation. Come on. Donate to the channel. Help the channel grow. If a few people want to do it, I won't be mad at you. But at least one. Let's get one in there. $42 donation for 42 points today would be great. All right, man.
Come on.
Final thought of the day, my friend.
My final thought. It feels good to have a victory Monday, right, fellas?
It does.
Right.
Feels good to get up here and talk about positivity and things that our team did well enough to win. And I think someone said, I don't know if it's Sharif or maybe it was Pete, but talking about, I don't want to score 42 points to win a game. Well, guess what? We can score 42 points and win a game if needed.
Yeah.
And I think that's something we couldn't have said years past. Like, we have that confidence that any given time we can put up a 40 burger. And we have the defense to shut down the other team. You can see it coming together, right? And shout out to Coach McBignuts, because he has definitely brought some swagger.
And also, this is going to change the way teams defend us in the future.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, so start seeing the run game open up maybe. And
I mean, you see what, Tyreek does to a defense. Double team. Waddles goes for 171. Gesicki's open down the middle. Like, you can start to see the vision of this team and where they could be. And that's what's got us all excited, right?
Right. 100%.
That's why we're so enthusiastic about this team right now, because it's different, much different than years past. So I want to see what Buffalo does tonight. And listen, Buffalo's playing the game tonight with the thought that they have to come to Miami and face this team next week. It is definitely in their head now. They saw what Miami can do.
Look, I don't ever want Buffalo to win, but if they win, bro, next week's going to be the matchup, because it's going to be the matchup next week, right?
It's an early season showdown.
This better be the prime game. Is it what time's the game? 1 or is it?
It's a 1 o'clock game.
Hey, can they bump games yet or no?
They want. It's too early.
Too early?
They can. If I'm correct, you can do every game, but I think you have to have 12 days notice to bump a game. So
because this is a game they might want to think about bumping.
Well, if not bump it, they can certainly give it national coverage.
Right.
Precedent.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And before I leave, I was on record last Thursday in saying that we're going to beat Buffalo this Sunday, and I stick to that.
I don't know what to do for my predictions now. Even if if I go against us, we win. Do I just keep riding the wave just to help the team? You know what I mean?
Absolutely, you do.
I was thinking, I am a very superstitious individual, but I
think
your heart has to be into it too. Like, if you really think we're going to lose, to say it. If you really think we're going to win, it's not going to count. And by the way, I think that's how you should look at it. Wherever your heart is, make that your thing.
Unless you got money on it, then don't use your. Don't.
All right, fellas.
All right, my final thought. My final thought, look, today was a great show. I enjoyed every second of it. Notes, $42 donations. Come on, donate to the channel. $42 donation for 42 points yesterday. Let's go. Throw the music in the background, Roach. Miami sports music. East 32 Dolphins tailgate this Sunday for the Buffalo game. It's going to be a big night. If we win that game, it's going to be huge. It's going to put us legit. I already think we're legit, and I think the national media is starting to give us a little bit of love too. But I think that's gonna carry us over. Thank you so much for watching the show today. Hit the like button, share, donate to the channel. Tomorrow is Hot Take Tuesdays with Nikki Smokes and Nando Talk. I'm excited about that. Probably have another Vasasaur with
Maybe
my
we'll
man.
show the waterboarding.
Maybe we'll show the waterboarding.
Is he not boning?
Motorboating, waterboarding, same thing.
Oh my god, that was great.
Level 2 Noob says, we win the game on Sunday, we're going to the Super Bowl. I ain't mad at you, cuz. I ain't mad at you. I'm excited about it. It's been a lot of fun. For people that went to the Baltimore Beatdown this weekend, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Nando Talk says, I'll be having plenty of Vasasaur tomorrow. I love it. Can we get any $42 donations here at the end? Let's go. One $42 donation. Donate. Somebody donate. $42 for 42 points. I don't know, man. I'm exhausted, honestly. I'm so tired. It was a crazy weekend, and it's only going to get crazier, and it's not going to stop. We got a great couple of games coming up, and a short day, by the way, short span, right? 2 games, Sunday and then the following Thursdays.
I'm getting excited to see Cameron wear that hoodie. I can't wait to put mine on and be like,
Hey, Roach, I told Steven this, I was wearing a different shirt first half of the game. I put this hoodie on and things changed.
You know, my sleeveless hoodie, my green one that I got for my birthday, first game I wore it to was yesterday. So that's a permanent, it's got to be there.
It's got to be there.
Yep. So it's not allowed to be washed.
No.
Yep. It goes in the closet. It comes out on game day. It goes in the closet. And then.
Love it.
Franzi donated $10 on Twitter. On PayPal for his swear jar fee. Just wanted me to tell you all. Shout out to Franzi. Man, I think I'm going to end the show with Tua time today.
Somebody in private chat said they donated on PayPal to you.
Yeah, Franzi.
Oh, that's the book. Okay.
Yeah, that's the book of Tua. That's Franzi. Yep, sure did. All right, guys. Nando Talk says, come on, one $42 donation for the 42 burger. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. $42. Let's go. I'm going to play Tua time, and hopefully somebody will donate the $42 during Tua time. Let's go.
Let's go.
I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow right here on the Miami Sports Music Podcast Network. Peace.
Know the whole city rising. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Fence for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time. To a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time. My intuition told me this. To trust the coach, he holds the gift. He knowing when to go with fits. So we knowing when to switch. This year we got the golden pick. Time to see what that pick about. Bad vibes get sent out. Only fans up in this house. We been waiting, yeah, we been patient. Now it's time to cash out, no discount. Super Bowl, yeah, we en route. I don't know when, but it's close. I don't want to overhype, but I just know I like it. So excited, league gon' notice now. You should know the rise. They say Tua from that rock. Shout out to Samoa and Islands. Time to lay the smack down. You think he Dwayne Johnson. Time to be the people's champ. Hit him with the people's elbows. Stick together like it's Velcro. You think you could stop us? Hell no, all day I dream about sports. I think I need some chateau custom with some Dolphins colors. Just just to let them know we here. Yeah. I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising.
Donate to the channel. Come on, somebody, $42 donation for the 42 points. Let's go. Donate.
Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time.
To a time, to a time. Really hope he the man. Hope we found us a gem. Like the Heat found Bam. Wanna take time to thank Fitz, cause he put on a show. But the young man up, in the whole city know. Time to catch all the blessings. Cash out on investment. Ball out, don't choke. Fins want all the smoke. Chris Gregg gave hope. Coach flow like spoke. Dan Marino still the GOAT. But to a man on go. Watch to a man throw. Watch to a man scope. Watch to a man dish shoot that we never ever seen before. Fins up, let it win. Boy, I'm ready for a ring. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6. It's damn week, use 10.
I know the whole city riding. A little early, it's a bit surprising. Business moves, now we enterprising. Switch it up, now we improvising. Go to get in the winter column. Whole squad been trained to go. Vince for life, we throw the foe. Singing this just to welcome bro. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time. Time to grind, time to shine. To a time, to a time. To a time, to a time.
So low, so low, so low. So low, so low, so